discuss Comic-Con.
Ah.
Jon Favreau, you might remember, directed a little film called Iron Man.
Yes.
Hey,
And
guys.
Iron Man 2. Excellent. By the way, John, speaking of Iron Man, so I bought this new TV set, so I was checking it out, man. I put in Iron Man. I had Ralph over, and we were watching Iron Man for like the 9 millionth time, the first one. And it was just so good all over again, because we were just checking out to see what the picture would look like. And then all of a sudden, then within an hour, we were watching the whole thing.
You couldn't stop watching.
No.
Well, you guys were on. Thanks again, because you guys were on board that thing long before anybody else was, and a lot of appreciation from myself, from Robert, from just the whole gang over there.
Hey, John, when I heard you interviewed from Ralph and Geek Time and all that, and you said that you named Senator Stern as an homage to me.
Yes, I wanted to give you a little shout out. I figured Shandling would be great with Hey Now and all that, and I know you're a fan of his.
But I mean, is that really true? That really that's why he was called Senator Stern?
Yeah, yeah, exactly. It's not in the comic books. It's something. They said, what name should we put on the nameplate? And I said Stern. I figured your fans would pick up on that, and you guys have, I know you really went out of your way to say such nice things about the first one, so I thought you'd get a kick out of that.
Out of all the comics I think of that I followed as a kid, Iron Man being one of them, that was the last one I think would make a good movie.
Oh, but it's a great movie.
Yeah, John did a good job. I don't think that was an easy movie to make. I don't think that was easy to make Superman's easy. Batman, even to an extent, is easy. Iron Man isn't that well known, and Tony Stark was sort of a weird character to define.
You're better off sometimes with a property where people don't have expectations, and then Robert Downey playing Tony Stark, a lot of the emphasis was on when he's in his normal life. And just with, Robert Downey's history and the way we talked about him portraying the character, really felt like it matched up with his life experience in a lot of weird ways. And I think that's what really made it special. And, of course, CGI has come so far that you could actually show what Iron Man could do for the first time.
Yeah, it's pretty great. Really great. You doing a third one?
I don't know. We're supposed to, but they're doing the Avengers, and they're doing Thor and Captain America. And I'm working on a movie called Cowboys and Aliens right now. I'm actually in New Mexico filming, and that's why Harrison Ford was at Comic-Con. I just flew back. And it was right before our panel that guy got stabbed.
Wow.
Yeah, did you see the stabbing?
No, we were about to go on stage, and they said, wait a minute, somebody got stabbed. And first we didn't know what it was. There was a big buzz in the green room. And, at Comic-Con, people are walking around with broadswords. You didn't know what it was.
Right.
It turned out it was a guy got poked in the cheek with a pen. And they had to shut everything down while the police came in and took reports, and they carted the guy out. But you got the report right. They were fighting over a seat, is what I heard.
To see Harrison Ford in the Star Wars cast?
It's not Star Wars, man. I brought him out there. He's working on Cowboys and Aliens now with me.
Oh, so it was for Cowboys and Aliens, like a way of introducing the What is Cowboys and Aliens?
Cowboys and Aliens is based on an obscure graphic novel that's it takes place in the Old West in the 1875. It stars Daniel Craig and Harrison Ford, as well as Olivia Wilde, Sam Rockwell, a wonderful ensemble of actors, and a bunch of aliens invade, and the Cowboys and Indians have to get together to fight off the aliens.
So the Cowboys and Indians unite against the aliens.
That's right.
Oh, I love it. I would watch it. I love cowboy films, and I love the idea of them being futuristic and fighting off aliens.
Well, look.
How advanced are the aliens?
It's pretty advanced. I'd say at the level of like Predator, maybe a little bit further.
So how can Cowboys and Indians?
Yeah, how are the Cowboys fighting?
I mean, what weapons?
Advanced aliens.
I mean, all they have is bows and arrows and like elementary pistols.
Old shotguns.
Yeah.
Well, if you look at the first image we released, you could see Daniel Craig wearing a wrist blaster, and it turns out that he was captured. He was abducted, and he's lost his memory, and now he finds himself with a weapon on his arm. And so he, everybody gathers together, and because he has this alien technology, he's able to lead the Indians and Cowboys into battle.
How many aliens is he battling?
Right now, there's they've been abducting people, and there's a ship that they are looking for that he came out of. So it's really it's not like Independence Day where you have, that level of an invasion. It's more like a smaller force that's sent to people out to abduct people.
What do the aliens want? I mean, here they are, such an advanced civilization. What do they want? And why are all these advanced civilizations so angry?
Yeah, why are they always coming to Earth
and attacking? What is
I don't know. It always seems strange. I mean, I've been looking up the real what happens on real accounts, and they always seem to want to just sort of take you and stick things in your ass and
probe you.
In your bed.
But what do in your movie? What do they? Yeah.
Yeah, if I flew that far, I don't think that's what I'd be doing. I don't know if that makes sense. So, but that is what most people report, that they sort of either dissect you or study you. In our movie, they're here to just, take our resources, and also we try to draw upon all of the legends of what happens when aliens come. They abduct people, they take them, and part of what's happening in the film as it's unfolding is they realize that they're not only are they destroying things, but they're taking people away and taking our resources as well.
Wow. All right. Well, that makes sense. I mean, if they want the resources, that I get.
That's a reasonable thing.
Yeah. And why are all you would know this? Why are all these aliens? They come and they abduct us, and they're obsessed with our asses. Why the ass? What is it about the ass they love so much?
I don't know. Maybe that unlocks the secrets of the human race. Maybe it's far too advanced.
They're sticking probes in our ass, and I'm like, God, it's so barbaric.
And then they tuck us back into our bed. That's the other part that I don't understand.
Yeah,
then I woke up and they somehow put me back in my pajamas and tucked me in my bed. That's the end of every story.
So in your movie, the battle against the aliens really hinges upon getting some of their technology and fighting back with it.
Yeah, and also bringing, it's the classic story, because it's also a Western very much. So if you look at the Magnificent Seven or Seven Samurai or any of those stories, it's about pulling together a group of weaker people to face evil. And for a mashup of two genres like a Western and an alien movie to work, you have to stay true to both.
You going to 3D this?
No, I made the big announcement at Comic-Con that we're going 2D. It's right now it's a mandate. I don't know if you've noticed, but it's a mandate from all the studios that you have to go 3D now.
That's what I was saying, that everything. We were talking about Step Up. A dance movie's going to be 3D.
Can I say something?
Harry Potter's going to be 3D.
I hope you don't make this Space Cowboys and Aliens movie in 3D. I am just so done with it. It was fun for Avatar. I got a kick out of it. I do not want to see movies in 3D.
I haven't seen another 3D movie.
Me neither.
Yeah, well, we as I said, we made the announcement that we're not going 3D, that we're 2D. And that we're the only big movie next summer that's 2D. Everything else, every big studio release, whether it's Pirates or the Marvel films or Harry Potter, it's Transformers, they're all 3D.
What did the studio say when you told them you do? I mean, you've got enough clout now. I guess you can buck the studio. So were they pissed at you?
No, I mean, look, they were offering. Universal was very generous in offering the money for us to do it, whether shooting it in 3D or converting. But we felt, you have to either convert, which is, I haven't seen it done well yet, or shoot in 3D, which means you have to shoot on digital video. And for a Western, I didn't want to shoot it on video, and you're charging more money. So what you're saying is you're basically giving up the box office. You're not going to be one of the top movies of the summer. But I felt to get to do a Western in a film like this, I wanted to feel classic, and I didn't think it really needed to be 3D after shooting a few days of tests. And Steven Spielberg's an executive producer. He recommended that I not do it in 3D after we had been going back and forth a lot. So that's where we landed.
Well, look at you, man. This is A-list kind of work, man. Did you ever think you'd be getting Harrison Ford and Spielberg? Look at you.
I didn't think it, and I have a lot to thank of course, to the success of Iron Man, and you were the first guys who were really supportive.
What are they paying you on this film? Now you're making some major dough.
You got an office on the lot yet?
Yeah, I mean, come on. What do you got going on?
I'm out in New Mexico. They're paying me in serious stock, so I'm excited.
You're like me too.
You'll never get back.
Yeah. Would you ever put Mel Gibson in a movie now, or is he untouchable?
I would have put him in a film. I think he's probably one of the best directors out there right now.
Right.
He's a talented guy. I actually met him at Robert Downey's birthday party several months ago.
Right.
And he was a very personable, nice fella. It's kind of, I think that it's more testament to our times that all of these tapes come out, and I know in all of our worst hours, I don't know if it's on the scale of that, but it's just to have that stuff out there. It's just a different time now. They could find anybody at their worst moment. I don't know if it would sound as bad as the tapes. I've heard snippets on your show, but I got to say that I think talent wins out, and hopefully things come around and things change and time heals things, because it doesn't look good.
Yeah, but be honest. The studios would not allow you.
He's an expert at resurrecting careers.
I know, but the studios would never allow you to touch him, because now he's in Nowheresville. You know what I mean? He's hated now and so despised.
People are just confused and don't. Here it is, and it just doesn't stop. And
right.
it just there's more and more. Right? Isn't there more and more stuff coming out?
Yep. Hey,
yeah.
Confirm this for me, John. People started crying when you introduced Harrison Ford at the Comic-Con?
When Harrison Ford never comes out and does this type of stuff, and I said to him it was so important because nobody knows about this project, and he's so beloved there, and he's doing such a great job on the film. I got him to come out, and we did a big joke that I was going to, he never does those things, and he said, if I come out, you're going to have to drag me out in handcuffs. And we got handcuffs from the prop man on the set. We flew out there, and he came out on stage, and I'm telling you, I'm not exaggerating, for 5 minutes it was a standing ovation for the guy.
And people were crying. What is that, Gary?
I have breaking news. It's so funny. You just started talking about Mel Gibson. I just got the note. The next Mel tape will be available in 3 minutes.
Oh, dear.
Hey, John, we don't mean to bump you, but Mel Gibson tapes are here.
I understand.
Yeah.
Well, if he doesn't work again, you could claim some of the credit.
Yeah, there you go.
A lot of airtime.
John, have you ever? This is Gary. You were saying that
I know who it is.
Everyone can be caught at their worst, but have you ever been that angry to anybody and said those things to anyone?
I haven't.
Not that, but clearly the guy's got, he's owned up to having certain alcohol problems and things, and I don't know. I mean, I can't look. I'm just saying I'm not in a position to judge anybody.
Wow, he is. You know what?
He's a Hollywood guy.
I tell you what. I'm saying Harrison Ford. I'm not Harrison Ford. Mel Gibson might be able to. For some reason he's beloved.
He's made Hollywood a lot of money.
I tell you. Look at Favreau. He's ready to work with him.
Yeah.
I'm just saying that he's extremely talented, and this is clearly a really, really rough patch, and I don't know if he could recover for it, nor would he want to. He's got so much money, and he makes his own movies, and I'm sure there were people that would, people definitely respect the guy's talent, so that's all I could really speak to.
You realize,
right now.
You know what? Tracy Morgan was on my show the other day. He hit it right on the head. He says, you know what? I'll work with Mel Gibson. He goes, I could get him for like $5,000 now.
And he could beat him up.
Yeah, that's right.
Like usually Mel Gibson's beating up everybody. Now you could hire Mel to get beaten up.
Yeah. Hey, John.
And people would love it.
I really like this new project you're working on. I'm excited about it. Sounds good.
I'm on my way to the set right now. I'll keep you updated on it as things unfold. But I just wanted to clear things up and make sure you got the story straight.
How about Iron Man versus the aliens from your new movie? That would be a very good one.
So what I'm understanding here is that Iron Man is now going into these franchises where they have all of the superheroes together?
Yes, that's exactly right.
So you're not going to ever direct a solo Iron Man project again?
After Avengers, Iron Man 3 is slated to be there in the lineup. But, there's nothing you have to see. Since it's really the continuity of the Marvel Universe is determined by Thor and Captain America and Avengers, I have to wait to see what happens to even see what the story would be. But I love working with those guys at Marvel, and I love working with Robert. So hopefully we get to do more of them later.
You know, you know what pisses me off? I never get advance copies of these movies. I'm talking about the actual DVDs. Mm-hmm. And I know certain guys, like people on the Today Show and stuff, they all of those people get DVDs. How come I don't get them? How come I don't have a copy of Karate Kid even with...
Right. I
mean, how come... I actually sell...
I will get you a copy of Cowboys Aliens as soon as it's available.
Thank you. That would be honored. I'm not going to bootleg it.
But don't give it to the staff, though.
No, just for me.
I can't see it?
No.
Oh, God.
I'm just proving my loyalty.
I will set up a screening for all of them.
All right. Thanks, Johnny.
All right, take care, buddy.
All right, listen, I'm excited about this film. I think you're onto something good here.
Okay.
Because if I'm excited about it, it means the public is excited about it.
I'll get you the little teaser that we showed at Comic-Con.
Yeah, I'd like to see that, too.
Yeah.
Right, I'll send it over to you guys.
Get it over here already. What are you doing?
But don't leave it on your desk.
Don't worry about it. You see,
he's very careful.
You know what I do? I have a shredder in my office. After I watch this shit, I shred it.
All right.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Jon Favreau. Look at this guy. Wonder what he's getting paid.
They get a lot of good stuff at that Comic-Con, but I can't go there.
No, you're not going. Imagine the tweets. I want to make sure to get to Steve Langford from the Howard 100 newsroom. Steve is standing by with some very big breaking news. This guy is a top reporter. Very lucky he even stops by. Go ahead.
The producers of the hit science fiction series Fringe on Fox moving heaven and earth to get Eric the Midget to the show's set in Vancouver. Fringe sending 2 staffers to Eric's home in Sacramento Friday to get passports and travel arrangements in order. Then, because of apparent complications over oxygen tanks on aircraft, Fringe will drive Eric the Midget and his roommate to Vancouver from Sacramento.
Wow, they must really want you, Eric.
Yeah, they do.
Wow. Can you imagine?
Did you hold out for a lot of money?
Yeah.
Wow. Look at this kid.
Just strong-arming his way.
So when do you commence principal photography?
On Thursday and Friday.
Of this week?
Yes.
And they're flying you there and providing all kinds of...
Driving.
Hello, you listen to what Steve says?
Not really, no. So I meant to say, they're driving you there, and they're driving you with oxygen tanks and things, and anything you might need medically.
Right.
Wow. Wow. How long a trip is that?
About 15 hours. Pretty pathetic that you don't even listen to your own reporter.
Listen, I've been on the air for 5 hours. What's the matter with you?
Eric, the annoying motherfucker.
Does Eric have a work visa?
Life.
Does Eric have a work visa to work in Canada? Did they help him with that?
I'm sure they've done that.
I got the passport.
You do?
Yes.
All right. Excellent. Wow, look at this guy. And have you read your lines? Have you seen the script?
Yes.
How many lines would you say you have?
I believe it's like 5.
How many scenes are you seeing in?
2.
Wow. That's a lot to go through for 2 scenes.
Give me one of your lines. Let me hear.
Well, the person in the scene with me hands me $5, and I say, "Are you kidding me? I'm sure you have more where that came from."
Well, if ever there was
actor.
If ever there was a part tailor-made for Eric, it's him saying he's not getting enough of something. I mean, my God.
I think he's being typecast.
Yeah. Johnny Fratto was saying that Eric was a complete nightmare during the Fringe negotiations. Have you heard anything about that, Steve?
Johnny had me in hysterics on Friday.
What did he say?
He had tape, which, of course, we can't confirm that it's all accurate, but and of course we aren't sure that we could air that kind of stuff. But he played this stuff, and it was unbelievable.
What, Eric?
And the roommate.
And the roommate making demands?
And yelling at Johnny.
Eric, the complaining midget.
I got to hear those.
Beautiful stuff.
Oh, my God. Eric, what were you yelling about to Johnny?
Just that at one point it was going to be, the taping was going to be in August, and then all of a sudden, or the end of August, and then all of a sudden it switches to this week.
Eric, correct me if I'm wrong. Aren't you guys sitting around doing nothing and just praise for some sort of recognition? I mean,
and hasn't he been lobbying for more acting work?
And so far, the only ones interested in you are Fringe. You would think you would drop everything, which is basically dropping nothing, and just do it, and don't be a pain in the ass.
If you'd let me respond.
Go ahead.
It's the medical issue. The reason why we're not flying and driving up there is because of the fact that if they had given 3 to 4 weeks, we could have flown. But because of it being short notice.
Yeah, but you understand Hollywood. You want to be an actor, you got to be ready to pick up and go. I mean, I don't know what to tell you.
You can't exactly do that now with...
All right, well, you got it all worked out. Will you improv at all, or will you do the script verbatim? Will you try, like Bill Murray does, to throw in some ad-libs or perhaps lend your particular brilliance to it, or will you stick to the script?
I'll stick to what they wrote.
You will not attempt to perhaps inject some of your own thoughts into the thing?
No.
Okay.
What is his character, actually?
I don't know if they want me to say.
But you're crucial, you say, to the plot?
Yeah.
And you say, you've got to have more money than that. Is that it?
Well, he has 4 other lines. Is there a chance your character will come back again for future Fringe episodes?
I have no idea.
Mm-hmm.
You can't tell that from the script, huh?
I guess it wouldn't probably hurt to say it. I'm playing a homeless guy.
JD, what do you have to say about this?
On GP2, I put up some of Johnny Fratto trying to negotiate with Eric the Midget, if you want to hear it.
How do you have this?
Johnny Fratto sent the calls in.
Eric, would you mind if I play it a little so I can hear your negotiations?
Go ahead, and it's Eric the actor.
Whatever.
Eric the actor.
Sorry.
What page is this?
Eric
GP2 in light blue.
Midget.
What page?
Fred, fuck off.
GP what?
GP2 in light blue.
All right.
Eric, the rude, obnoxious, and annoying midget. Fred,
Let me hear
the
this.
brainless asshole.
All right, here, listen to
Eric,
this.
the annoying midget.
All right, Fred, knock that off. I'm trying to hear this. Here we go. Let me hear you and Johnny. These are private, secret negotiations between Eric and Johnny. Here we go.
You know, I mean, this is the opportunity of a lifetime, and you should be much, much more excited to have the opportunity of a lifetime. You're the guy who calls yourself Eric the actor. Now, this is acting. This is real acting. I'm positive Howard probably has something to do with this, of you getting this. You know what I mean? I'm sure he went out of his way to do this. You know. And so you got to do it, and there is enough time. If you'll get us the passport, there is enough time.
Johnny, by the time my parents send me either the original or the copy, whatever, of the birth certificate, will be possibly at the least Friday. And then the place.
Poor Johnny. I mean, like, it's his problem. You want to be an actor. I mean, it's unbelievable. I got to hear the rest of this.
But the better stuff is the roommate yelling at Johnny.
Oh.
It's unbelievable.
To get the...
No. I don't know the roommate. Poor Johnny.
Why is the roommate screaming at Johnny?
Yeah, how come your roommate's... Well, whatever. Well, Eric, okay. Well, congratulations on getting this work.
Can't wait to see the finished product.
Yeah, we can't wait.
I also want to hear about, you on the set, the whole thing.
Yeah, who's going to be there? Are you going to go with him so we can hear about what happens on the set? I need eyes on this whole thing. You know what I mean?
Well, if Eric wanted us to be there, we would be there.
Of course he wants you there.
I mean, don't you want the publicity, Eric, of your episode being taped?
Someone needs to be there from the beginning.
Howard TV needs to be there. We need to see
Everyone needs to be there. We need to fly in at least 50, 60 people.
Hey, Howard?
Yeah.
I don't know what we can and can't play, but if you go to Gary page 1, I have the roommate yelling at Johnny.
Well, if the roommate says it's okay, I'd like to ask first. Hey, where's your roommate, Eric?
Asleep.
Ask him wake him up and ask him if we can play this.
He's in
Because it's
the
worth
other
it.
room.
So what? Wheel over there.
No, not doing it.
Why?
Just because I don't want to.
I've been pulled from the project, Howard. I mean, really. The guy does nothing for you.
It's true.
Gary, shut the fuck up.
You're in this show because of Howard. Howard asked you to do it. How many times does Howard say, can you do me a favor? And you're like, no.
Gary's got a point, Eric.
Eric, the stupid bitch. I'm hooked up to a damn oxygen. I don't want to...
So unhook for a few minutes.
Well, how would you get him if you needed him right now?
Can't you hold your breath and go over there and get him?
He must have some way of alerting this guy.
Yeah. What?
Eric, the complaining whackpacker.
If it was an emergency, how would you get in touch with this guy? Do you have a buzzer? Like one of those things you wear around your neck?
A bell.
What do you have? How do you get in touch with your man there?
If you need it.
I just don't feel like doing that.
How do you do it, though? How would you get in touch with him?
Howard, here's a perfect example. This is what I know. And Eric, if I'm off, let me know. If you have to take a shit, right, the guy has to help you, right? So if you had to take a shit right now, what would you do?
Take myself.
He'd probably just shit his pants and let the guy clean it up
I
afterwards.
would not.
What is he there to do for you? What do you need him for?
He's there in case Eric has a medical emergency. There's got to be a way to get in touch with the guy. Seriously, what's the protocol? How do you get in touch with this guy?
I guess go into his room or something. I don't.
Oh, come on, Eric. There's got to be something else, because if you couldn't get there, you'd have to get his attention.
Right. I didn't know you were on an oxygen tank full time now.
Just when I sleep.
Oh. Well, you're awake now. Why don't you unhook? You just
Then I have to rehook myself back up again.
Well, why
You
rehook?
going back to sleep?
Didn't you sleep enough?
No, yeah, I only slept about 3.5 hours before calling this show. It's
Again,
not-
Eric, I ask you, how often does Howard ask you to do him a favor?
I'm sure he doesn't want to be woken up for this anyway.
Are you afraid of him?
I think he is.
Yeah, it sounds like. Is he abusing you? Do you need help?
No.
Blink twice.
If you unhook... Well, forget it. Should be able to go a couple of minutes without his oxygen tank and
I think
unhook.
he can. He just doesn't want to.
Yeah.
Fuck, I'll do it. Damn it, shut the fuck up.
All right, go ahead. How long is that going to take?
Could you hurry it up?
Can you hurry?
Robin, can you shut the fuck up?
Stop arguing. Go get him.
And all this time he could have already had the answer.
I know.
Arguing.
All right, give him a minute. God knows what goes on over there. With that oxygen tank.
Oops. Did he?
Oops. I think he just... Are you there? Are you all right, Eric?
Yes, I climbed.
Sound like you fell over. What?
I climbed into my chair.
Oh, okay.
All right, take it easy.
I didn't realize you were in the bed.
Ask him if it's okay if we play him arguing with Johnny Fratto. What's going on now?
Are you on your way?
Yeah.
What are you doing?
He's wheeling.
Getting to. They want to know, Jon, if it's okay if they play the arguments between you and Johnny. You yelling at Johnny. Yes. No. See, I did all that for him to say no.
Why no? Ask him why.
Assholes.
Ask him why. What's the big
You
deal?
want to know why? Because he said so.
Yeah, but tell him like, hey man, we're like, we got him.
Just get off of it. He doesn't.
But we got you acting work, man.
Bye.
And he's getting a free trip.
What?
Whoa.
Are you hanging up on us?
Yeah, that
Oh, my God.
ungrateful. You got to go down and cover and see what goes on that set. What is it, JD?
His roommate's a bigger pain in the ass, just about as big as pain in the ass as him. If you listen to the tapes, he thinks like this whole thing is a conspiracy theory. It's
To what? What are we doing to Eric
What am I
now?
doing?
He thinks that that this was they set the shooting date so close, and that Eric wouldn't have a chance to make it out there. Therefore, whenever Eric said he couldn't make it,
Oh, please.
it was another reason. It's
The
a whole
people-
thing.
What? I don't even know what
Couple
you're
of
saying.
nutcases over there.
All right.
Really?
Good. All right. Well, I don't know that guy, so
I don't either.
I was trying to get to know. Eric the Midget, Johnny Fratto phone call. The boys are mining it now and taking little
They're
clips.
finding good stuff.
Yeah, oh, it's really good.
Yeah, Johnny described it as like, similar to the Mel Gibson tapes.
Wow, it's just funny to hear. It's just so weird. Eric carries on like he's Tom Cruise.
Uh-huh.
And he's carrying on mostly that these dates that Fringe wanted him. You know, he got a little acting role on Fringe. And he's, you know, this is all this kid wants. He wants to go, wants to go.
Can you get me on?
So he finally got some acting work. And it was like 9 days away. And Eric's major problem seems to be that it's too close. In other words,
how many months out does he need his schedule?
And someone said to me he's just being a pussy anyway because he's insisting on driving to this set in Canada, but he could go on a plane. He says, I have the same condition as Eric, and I have oxygen tanks and stuff. And he goes, you just bring one on the... Here, wait, I'll read it to you. Hey, JD.
I'll just say the main point of the argument is, or the disagreement is, Eric and Jon feel...
Jon being Eric's traveling companion.
They need a passport, okay, to get over there. And Johnny's saying, you know, the film company is letting... they're able to get it done faster to get you over there. But the way that they can do it, like... Eric and Jon are nervous about, like someone's going to steal their identity or something weird.
Yeah.
So so they want to do it, you know, in a certain amount of time. Oh.
Yeah, they have all kinds of issues, and poor Johnny's like, you know, guys.
What are they living in, like this paranoid little world that they created, and Johnny is disturbing them by saying that things can be done a different way?
Yeah, and Johnny, they act like Johnny needs them. It's weird. They're into this whole thing where, Johnny, you just screwed up. You just screwed yourself because, you know, now
they're going to leave you.
We can't even travel now to see you, and, you know, we're not going to be available to work for you. But Eric got out to the Bunny Ranch on the drop of a dime. You know, it depends on what it is. It's weird. You got to listen to this. It's the greatest thing ever because Eric carries on like he is perhaps the largest or biggest star in the United States. Here, it doesn't even matter where I pick up from. You know what I mean?
It's all good.
It's all good.
I mean, don't you see this as some way to have fun?
I don't see the fun.
You know what, Eric? I'm done with it. Call your dad tonight. He has a passport already, so all he has to worry about yours. And go with your dad. Because I don't want anything to deal with it if he has.
What's he saying?
He's just saying he doesn't want to be a part of this anymore. I have to get my dad to go with me now.
And just let him know nothing more in L.A. with him because I'm not safe.
Hey, you just screwed yourself of having me come down there anymore because Jon
can I ask you a question? How did I screw myself? Hold on.
You're acting towards Jon. Jon, the way
how did I screw? Tell Jon. I know a few people. Hold on. I know a few people that are more important than you and Jon. Okay? I don't make anything off of you and Jon. You and Jon make money off of me. I don't make any money off of you. And you guys cost me money, and you're too much fucking trouble.
What the fuck are you talking about?
You're the motherfucker that told me last week, get me work. Help me. I need a good agent. Remember? And tell him to shut the fuck up. He's a fucking retard. You know what? Because he's fucking you out of a good, nice future.
You're not letting me explain.
Go ahead.
Because you keep accusing him of being the stoppage towards this whole thing.
I'm not accusing him. I'm saying he's making it hard by putting it in your head that you can't get a passport. And he has been doing that. And he's manipulating you. Okay? Whether you believe it or whether you don't, it's true. He's manipulating you. You can get a passport within 24 hours. Having a passport is not the issue. The issue is, do you want to do Fringe or don't you want to do Fringe? Yes or no? That's it. That's all. That's the whole issue.
At this point, no.
Wow.
Are you sure?
100% fucking.
Good Lord.
Okay. I'm going to call the woman right now. So.
Why is this guy always saying he wants acting work and all he wants is an acting job?
But isn't it everything? Every time he says he wants something, then you get it for him. Then he has conditions on whether he'll take it.
It's good stuff, isn't it?
Amazing stuff. And why poor Johnny?
Why is Johnny trying so hard? What does he care?
He cares about Eric. He's in the same situation as you.
Yeah.
You know, everybody else would have dropped Eric 100 years ago.
Yeah.
You have this soft spot for him, and you put up with all of his BS, and so does Johnny.
Well, I have a reason for putting up with it. It's good radio.
But
What's Johnny's reason?
Johnny has this, I don't know, maybe this is his way of redemption or something. Right. I'll put up with Eric for all the other stuff I do.
I'll get back to you and let you know what happens. But I'm sure you're going to hear about this. So I'd be prepared for a whole lot of shit. Because this is going to start a shit storm. And I think you know that.
Right.
Well, you better be Eric the doctor or Eric the nurse or something else new. Because this definitely, absolutely is a proof that you are not an actor. Actors do everything. They get in the part. They get in the, you know what I mean? So
at this point, I don't want to be an actor anymore.
Oh.
Yeah. All right. Well, let me call this lady before she leaves so I can stop her in case she tries to make some plans. So I'll get back to you.
I'll do it.
You'll do it?
Yes.
What about Jon?
Can you please do it? Because I don't want to do it with Dad. And I don't want to hear Stern and them on my...
That's what they're trying to get it anyway by doing it so short a time. And I'll do it if it goes, we go to that place. I'm not doing it over no website.
You can go to the place. Tell him he doesn't even have to go anywhere. The guy will come and do it.
Yeah.
What's that all about?
About the passport.
Oh, God.
They don't want to do it over the web. Jon sounds like he's the one with the busy schedule.
Jon's out of his mind.
No, he doesn't want to put up with that bullshit.
No, I mean, even the way his attitude, what's he so upset about?
Really?
I don't know.
Somebody said, go get a passport. Ah!
Jeez.
Maybe he's been through the mill with this Eric.
He had a bad incident with the internet.
Well, yeah, maybe he's had just a bad experience with all of Eric's shenanigans.
I don't know, because he seems to not have a problem with Eric. He has a problem with the rest of the world.
He might be the only sane one in the group.
I don't know.
I'm telling you.
The only thing I've
Johnny
heard
and Eric might be crazy.
Little two snippets we've heard of him. He just seems shot out of a cannon.
Maybe he's the guy, the voice of reason, who goes, I know this is all horse shit. Eric ain't no actor.
I think
what are you
Maybe
fucking guys?
he's saying, yeah.
I got a guy in my hands. I got to sit there and hook him up to oxygen tanks. What are you guys carrying on?
For 2 lines, I've got to carry him to Toronto with oxygen.
He's the normal one. He should be yelling. You'd be yelling too. What are you talking about? He ain't Make-A-Wish Foundation.
And why is Eric? I don't understand what's so problematic about Eric traveling with his dad.
Oh, because his dad knows this is whole horse shit too. I mean, Jon knows it, and his dad knows it. It's Johnny and Eric that don't know it.
They're
They're the ones who are chasing the dream. It's the greatest soap opera ever.
And they're going to up your money now. They're going to up your money, and they're going to give Jon a role. They're going to give him a role.
Johnny, Jon and I don't care if they give our entire families roles. This date is not going to fucking work. Period.
But why?
Because it's too soon. There is not enough time.
Eric, they're look at here.
I'm out of it. I'm done with it. Johnny, I'm done with it. I don't give a shit.
But hold on, listen to me.
Tell them no.
Let's say they go through
no.
All right, hold on. Let's say they go through the motions to do all this, okay? Let's say they go through the motions. And they can't get it done. They still have to pay you. You realize that, right?
If they can't do it my way, there's no way.
But what is your way?
My way is...
Is he not more difficult than Lindsay Lohan? I mean, like, he's a handful. Imagine when he gets on the set.
Tom Cruise doesn't
That's what I'm saying.
This kind of trouble.
Worst he does is tell people to shut up during a scene. Yeah.
I mean, he's there. He's on time. Happy to be on the set.
Some guy wrote me a note. He said, Hey, guys, that unlikable cunt Eric can fly in a plane with oxygen. I'm a rep for a home care company and deal with people traveling with oxygen all the time. He can use a battery-powered portable oxygen concentrator. Guaranteed the oxygen company that painfully must deal with Eric has them bottom line. He's a scared little bitch. This guy claims
there's no problem.
Yeah, but who knows if Eric has access to that. I don't know what's going on, but it's the funniest negotiation ever.
Because you'd think that something major
was going down.
Yeah, this was his TV show.
Right.
And he's saying he was not going to show up.
This is a guy, you would swear this was a guy who's done 10 to 20 films. They've all been major hits. And now the film work has dried up a little bit. Now they're giving him his own TV series, and he's not sure he wants to go to television from film. That's what you would think was going on here.
That you got a major star on your hands.
Around August the 20th or whatever the hell date that was.
You would think this guy had a full calendar like Chris
he
Rock.
made somebody some money.
Yeah, right. And now everyone's fighting over him.
Earlier when I talked to you, that's the way.
This is a big production company. They're not going to send some goofball who's going to steal your identities out to do this. They're going to send somebody that's very normal.
Imagine you're an identity thief and you steal Eric's identity, and now you're in the hole about, I don't know, 50 grand.
Oh, my God. Yeah, you get his bills.
He's like a grumpy, shrimpy Gene Hackman without the talent.
You know, I mean, don't you guys are missing a huge opportunity. This is a big opportunity. They really want you. I mean, God, it should make you feel good that they really want you this badly, that they would go out of their way to get you. I mean, they must really want you badly.
If they want me that damn badly, they will play it my way or no way.
Man.
You know what? And ultimately, he does want to do it.
Right. Oh, yeah.
Because the moment it seems to be going away, he's like, okay, I'll do it.
Yeah, I'm telling you, the only sane one in that group is that kid Jon. He knows it's all horseshit, and he's got to have to deal with Eric and moving him.
Yeah, this is a big deal.
Yeah,
4 lines.
He's the one who's going to do all the work. He's the guy who should be getting paid, not Eric.
He's getting a role.
He deserves a series for that job. Trust me. Let's go to CWB.
Good morning, everybody.
Hey.
He has to travel with an oxygen tank. What's this guy traveling with? An iron lung?
Well, he's got real medical problems, Eric.
Holy shit. But I used to be an Eric the Midget hater, but yesterday he has proven his acting chops.
Yeah,
I've got to admit, yes.
You got to love his saga.
Well, even the fact that he says he no longer wants to be an actor, I'm like, what happened to him?
I don't know.
I still think he should do like a remake of one of those movies like he was trying to get him to do before, except he could do like I don't know, what was that Blue Velvet. He
finally I don't know where that guy was going with that, but he finally got some acting work, and like so many people, their dream finally comes true, and then they back out.
Right.
Can I relate? I mean, my first radio job, I got the job, and I backed out.
Yeah, the offer of a first radio job, I tried to turn it down.
Yep. See, we can all relate to Eric. Oh, this is the greatest. Yeah, Steve, you're on the air. A couple of people want to comment on this.
Yeah, this is Jon. I don't know much about him, but let's say he's been living with Eric. I think he knew him in high school. Think about how dark this kid's life is, having to
He's the star.
Every need, and how many times has Eric said thank you to him or done anything?
Well, you're absolutely right. The guy who you really got to follow,
the unsung hero,
the guy who's freaking out in the back is Jon, because he actually has to really work. He ain't going to be acting. He's got to sit there and move Eric, who is a big pain in the ass. He's got tons of medical problems. He's got to go do all this shit and get the passports and do everything.
Wait a minute. Johnny makes a point.
Right.
When he says, Don't you see this as fun? Most of the time, you're sitting in that house.
Yeah, well, yes.
Even Jan is sitting in that house with Eric. Isn't this is like that day at the amusement park? Isn't this is a
no
fun
There's no,
thing.
not for Jan.
Once I was in the hospital and I had this kid who was paralyzed from the neck down.
Right.
And Jan is right. I told the other people, no, I don't have to do the work.
Right.
I'm the Johnny Farado.
Right. Well, here's my
in
point.
the situation. And I said, we're going to take Andy outside.
Yeah.
That meant packing up a ventilator.
Right. That's what I'm telling you.
Getting a hospital bed.
It ain't fun for Jan. I mean, like I have kids. You decide to do something fun, like go to Disney.
Yeah.
You come back, you want to hang yourself. I mean, it ain't fun for Jan. For Eric,
True.
it'll be fun.
Now I'm seeing Jan's point of view.
I see this as Jan's the sane one, and
funny.
Johnny and Eric are insane. It's great.
Jan can only hope that Farado's connected to end his fucking misery.
Yeah, I'm with you. All right, Steve, thank you.
That's why he's giving all that lip.
Let's go to Dino. Dino wants a weigh in. Go ahead, Dino.
Good morning, Howard.
Morning.
This midget is the most annoying midget I've ever heard in my fucking life. He's fucking bipolar, and no one should fucking hire this guy.
Well, all I know is Gary's been listening to the tapes. I think he pulled a couple of clips, too. So there's more of the drama coming up.
Lovely.
Yeah, so if you're a fan...
Poor Johnny, though I do feel for him hours and hours. Now, he's not only talking to them, he's talking to the people from Fringe.
Well, I'll tell you what, Eric's the insane one. Jan is completely sane and knows what work this is going to be. And Johnny knows how funny all of this is. So he's
running back and forth trying to keep this alive.
And taping it, yeah.
But he's dealing with, a sane production company on one end.
Right.
And Eric on the other.
Yeah. I mean, he's actually really talking to a production company. It's the greatest. If this thing gets shot, it'll be a miracle.
You still don't think it's going to come off?
I'm 50-50. Yeah, Mike.
Hey now.
Hey now.
Hey Howard, you got that little sawed-off motherfucker on the phone?
No, he's not on now.
That little son of a bitch, man. I'll tell you what, he's the most ungrateful little motherfucker I've ever heard. All this shit that Johnny's trying to do, and he keeps spitting in his face.
Yeah, well, the whole thing is just hysterical. You don't even know where.
It's absurd from so many different angles.
Yeah.
That even somebody's offered Eric a role is ridiculous.
Hey, Jeff the Drunk, you'd kill for a role on Fringe, right?
Well, you changed my name to Jeff the Actor. What the fuck's wrong with Eric? He's a fucking asshole.
Now that Jeff the Drunk is on the phone, it's reminding me of the fact that tomorrow's show, which I can't wait for, is we're going to find out the IQ test results.
Yes.
And Benji slipped me a note yesterday. He said to me, he wrote me on the email. He said, wouldn't it be interesting today to find out what was the lowest score, not the person, but what is the lowest score and what is the highest score?
Ooh.
So I have that in my hand. And it's very interesting.
You do have the lowest and the highest in your hand.
I do. And it's very interesting because I was going over...
what are the actual... I heard them saying something about the actual levels or scores and where you fall if you wind up with that score yesterday on the wrap-up show.
Okay, let me give it to you this way. Let's say you get under a 20.
Oh, you mean people can score that low?
Yeah, that's a profound mental retardation. I mean, you're basically...
Like you can hardly get into the room.
You're basically a vegetable, you know?
You can't even move.
Right. 20 to 35 is severe mental retardation. 35 to 50 is moderate mental retardation. 50 to 70 is mild mental retardation.
Now, what can you do with mild mental retardation? Is that like... Or are you saying that's like Wendy and...
Gary.
Probably Gary.
Gary the retard. And again, we didn't test Gary, but we tested Wendy.
Uh-huh.
So anyway, I'm assuming the lowest number is going to be Wendy, but you never know. High Pitch Eric could surprise us. But High Pitch Eric went to high school.
High Pitch Eric is not Wendy.
I know. But, he went to high school and graduated, even though he was in the slow class.
Yeah, but you know what? That doesn't mean that much these days.
But anyway, here's the spread, okay? The lowest score...
Of the people we tested.
Right. And that would be Jeff the Drunk, High Pitch Eric, Wendy the Retard, Gary Dell'Abate, Jason Kaplan, Scott DePace, Ralph, and who am I leaving out? Anybody?
You said Jason.
Yeah.
JD.
Richard and Sal, and JD, right. So the lowest score is a 61,
Which would
be mild retardation.
And you got to figure that's Wendy.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
I've got a 61.
Who?
Ralph.
Lowest is 61.
Uh-huh.
Now,
that's mild retardation.
let me explain to you the high number. The average or normal intelligence for the average American,
The
average human
majority
being,
of people.
Is a 90 to 109.
Okay.
Okay. Superior intelligence would be anywhere from 110 to 119. Now, I said to Gary this morning before I looked at this number, I said I would guess that most of the guys, excluding High Pitch Eric, maybe Jeff the Drunk, and maybe Sal, are going to be somewhere between 110 and 119.
Really?
Yeah, I think so. I think they'll be of a little above average.
Okay.
Okay, I believe. Now, the next number, 120 to 140, is very superior intelligence. I said maybe there's one guy, but who knows? Maybe there's not even anyone breaking 119.
Okay.
That was my prediction.
Uh-huh.
So here you go. Highest score. Okay, now 120 to 140 is very superior intelligence. Anything over 140 is genius.
Right.
Do you think anyone in the group is a genius?
Let me see. That group, it's possible.
Possible.
Yeah.
The highest score is 122.
Really?
Which is very superior intelligence, not genius.
Not genius.
But very superior intelligence.
Okay, the highest score. But we don't
Right.
know
I'm not telling you
if
who.
more than one person scored
I'm not telling you
in
that.
level. You just got the highest and the lowest.
That's right. Could even been someone tied. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you could have had you could have had a 122 and a 121 or
Or
whatever.
you could have had two people get 122.
Right.
Right. So the highest is 122. The lowest is 61.
You know, there was a lot of things you could have told us. You could have told us if there were ties. You could have told us. Well, this
John
is fun.
Hine.
This is very intriguing.
John Hine came up with a point spread, which is kind of interesting, and I told him he was off on one of them. For example, let's say you had a bet. Richard's intelligence versus Jeff the Drunk's intelligence, and I'm going to spot you 10 IQ points for Jeff the Drunk. I'll give you Jeff with 10 points versus Richard.
In other words, if somebody had a 109 and somebody had a 101.
I'll make it simple for you.
If you took Jeff with the points, you could win.
It would be a tie.
No, 101.
Oh, you went to 101.
Yeah.
Okay, so it would be 110. Yes, you would win with Jeff.
All right.
Would you?
Like basketball, you get the point spread.
You get the point spread. It's like, John, what is the Wendy the retard spread, that one you gave me, and I told you how to make it much higher?
Yeah, you got to give Wendy about 30.
Yeah, in other words, like, okay, here, I'll give you one. All right. High Pitch Eric versus Wendy, but I'll give you Wendy with 25 IQ points. A 25-point spread. Now, think about it.
All right, so if you're going...
take that.
If you're saying...
Now, you know that 61 is the lowest IQ.
Right. So that would mean 65. So say you're saying, in your mind, you're saying Wendy's the lowest because you're just going with
right.
the...
What's 61 plus 25?
86.
86. Do you think... I'm giving Wendy 25 points.
That's a great bet.
Yes.
Do you think Eric can win?
Still,
in other
with
words,
Wendy with the
will
points.
Eric have higher than 86 IQ? And
You're
let
right
me
there.
remind you,
I think you're right there.
That's right. So that would be dullness. 80 to 89 is called dullness.
He's very dull.
He's dull.
He's dull.
He's dopey.
Right.
Like a butter knife.
So there's the big betting.
Right.
All right, I'll give you one.
Go ahead.
Okay? I'm going to give you one. I'm going to give you...
What was the one you had, John?
I originally had Eric at 6.5 over Wendy.
Yeah,
and
no,
you said
no.
it's way too low.
I said you got to go 25 points in order to get people to bet.
Right, because
Yeah.
nobody's taking Wendy at 6.
Would you take... okay, I'll tell you what. If I gave you Wendy plus 35 IQ points against Sal, who would you take?
So that's
I'm
96.
not taking that bet. I'm
96.
taking...
And 96 is
take
average or normal intelligence.
Yikes.
I'll give you 35 points on Wendy over Sal.
You know what that
Would
reminds me
take
of?
the
See,
bet?
that's still not a great bet because, Sal could be still above that and still be average.
Well, go figure it out.
Right.
So what would you take?
How
Would you
average
take
is Sal?
Would you take Sal or would you take Wendy? I think it's a great bet.
It is a great
I'm
bet.
thinking in that case, I might take Wendy.
That's right.
Howard, I have one for you.
Go ahead.
Jeff the drunk.
Go ahead.
Versus Sal. I'm giving Jeff 10 IQ points.
I'm taking Jeff.
And I don't
Taking Jeff.
I'll bet you there's not a 10-point spread between Jeff and Sal.
I'm with Howard.
Yeah.
Wow.
Jeff, how'd you feel taking the test?
I felt good about it.
That doesn't mean anything, Howard.
Nobody walked out of there feeling stupid, by the way.
Really?
Except for me a little bit.
Right, because you don't know how you did on the test, and the people giving you the test don't give you any indication.
All right, I'll give you an easy bet. Somebody has superior intelligence at 122.
Who is it?
That's right. Go ahead.
Of all the people who took the test, who's got the highest
Who's the
IQ?
smartest fucking guy?
I go with Jason. I think Jason, but I can't go with Scott because I'm mad at him, and I don't think Scott is a superior of intelligence. That would kill me.
You know, Jason walks around like he has a superior intelligence.
And he got the highest SAT scores.
Yes.
Yeah, I'd have to go with Jason myself now.
What if it were me?
I used to be a DePace guy. Now, there you go. If it was you, I know it's not you.
See, here's the thing. I'm not crowing about the test.
Wait a minute. How come you know it's not Gary?
Based on Gary's academic performance. And Gary will start pointing to his communications degree. And I read his book, you know, the one that's coming out.
Yes.
Oh, you should see him crowing in there about what a genius he is and how he could have gone to any college.
See, again, your comprehension is
and then your
horrible.
opinion of Adelphi is way too high.
I don't think I gave him an opinion of Adelphi.
Read your book.
I did read it. I wrote
Have
it.
you read your book?
Maybe
But
you misquoted.
Howard's comprehension is off. I never said that I could have gone to any school. I had an opportunity to go
Texas,
to
I
go to
know.
a different school, and I never made it there. But I never said I could go to any school.
Nah,
you couldn't find those
he
words
starts
in the book.
bragging about. Wait till you hear how he starts bragging about his academic career and how he was summa cum laude or magna cum laude. Wait till at Adelphi and how he won some big award. Don't ask. It's all bullshit. He thinks he's way smarter than he is.
But the award I won was for communications. I said that in the book.
It's a moron award.
But it's not. It's not an
crowing
academic award, and I say that.
You're crowing about it. Your
It's like
opinion of yourself is very high.
It's like a special Olympic
His reading
gold medal.
comprehension
Listen,
is
Gary,
off.
when I lay down at night, I know I'm an idiot. I went to communication school.
Hey, Gary?
Yes.
Is your book published yet?
No.
Oh, well, you ought to put your IQ score on the back of it.
Depends what it is.
Yeah, you're so. All right. 15,
No, I would think you would say you should put your IQ as the title of the book.
Jeff and 15 points.
I say it should be the price.
If Gary gets a 62, that'll be the price? That's pretty good. I like that.
1999?
Yeah. Yeah. All right. So getting back to it.
So
who's the smartest? Jason, everyone seems to think. All of a sudden, Jason's got everyone psyched out.
Yeah.
But why is that? It's me.
Oh, here
I'm
you
the
go
winner.
again.
Do you think you have 122?
I wouldn't be surprised, but
You wouldn't be surprised by anything.
All right. Who do you think's going to win, DePace or Gary?
You know, see,
No
again,
points.
I think they're all going to be pretty close.
John, DePace or Gary? Who wins tomorrow?
That's really a pick 'em.
Yeah.
Come on, let's go. Who's going to win?
I'm saying Gary.
I'm with Robert.
You know what? I might. You know what's flipping me out? And this is going to sound weird. Gary's got this really incredible memory, which shows to me some intelligence there. In fact, he won like
You're so
Music
disparaging.
Jeopardy, and if you try to pull those answers out quick, it ain't easy.
It is not easy. And
He's
all
got
of
a
the
quick-
stuff he does with Stump the Buoy, everything.
He's got a quick mind.
I'd be willing to
Remembering
bet, Howard, that
What?
Gary will beat me on the memory part, but I probably crushed him on the spatial part.
But
Yeah, but we're not having that
What are
bad.
the percentages? What are
I'm trying to.
So, okay,
yes.
DePace, put your money where your mouth
No,
is.
hold on.
Are you going to beat Gary, and how much money will you bet him? Go ahead, put your money where your mouth is if you're so sure. Money speaks.
I'll go $100.
Ooh,
$100.
get nutty.
That's going to break the
Oh,
bank.
come on. Sorry, I don't make billions.
No, but bet him
You could make
$1,000.
billions of dollars. You're so smart.
If you're so convinced you're smarter than Gary, why not make a quick 1,000?
Exactly. If you're so smart, you should mortgage your house.
You should now be
No.
betting the farm.
Right.
No.
You see?
That test was too long ago, and I was very stressed when I took it. I can't.
What too long ago? It was a month ago.
Conditions.
He got smarter in a month.
Yeah, he went and studied.
There are a couple of the questions that I missed.
You know what? A nerve to pace. I'm walking in the hall with him yesterday, and he says to me, boy, some of the questions you would never know. So he asked me one of the questions. I won't say what it is because we might do this
Right.
again. So he says, you wouldn't know the answer to that. So I give him the answer in 3 seconds. And he goes,
Oh.
Was it a general knowledge question?
I won't give it away either, Howard, but it was an author of a book. I mean, how is that? It's ridiculous.
I love how he discounts what he doesn't know. He's almost like Sal.
But that's a conservative. That is a conservative.
I got that question wrong, and I was kicking myself because I knew the first name, and I knew it, and I knew the answer, but I couldn't get it
So
out.
when I peeled it off real quick, DePace got a little unnerved, I think.
Right.
Yeah, well, then why don't you take it? I'll beat you.
Well, hey, listen, I don't want to know. I think I'd be crushed if I find out.
I would take, okay,
I'll tell you what.
I got $2,500. $5,000 says Howard could beat DePace.
I loved what Ralph said yesterday. Ralph said, if I get a really high score, it'll be impossible to live with me.
You want to know something? If I had a really low score, that'd be the end of the radio show. I couldn't show up. I wouldn't be able to show up, so you guys would be out of work.
You would lose all authority.
Hey, in all fairness, I might not be back.
I'd be arguing with Gary, and he'd go, listen, you fucking idiot.
I got to tell you, I might not be back. I might not come back from vacation. I may not come back.
Oh, stop it.
No, really. I mean, if I'm a moron.
Well, you know what?
If you got a 61, don't show up, because I'm firing you.
I was going to say you're a very high achiever for your low level.
Right. Hey, look at it that way.
I'm a functioning retard.
Everyone agrees it's got to be.
You are the king.
Everyone agrees it's Wendy the retard. It's got a 61.
Gotta be.
And I'm going to tell you something.
Well, what would be the other choice?
That is way higher than what I thought she would have had.
I mean, when you're talking about the 61, I agree with you, but who would be the second choice if it's not Wendy?
It's Wendy.
But if it weren't Wendy, who could it be?
High Pitch would be the second choice, and High Pitch went to high school, and even though he was in the slow track, he
functions.
He can do math. He
lives
Wendy,
alone, even though in a box.
But how about Wendy scoring a 61?
You think that's high?
I didn't think she was any lower than
that.
Oh,
I did. You're forgetting. First of all, 20 to 35 is severe mental retardation.
Yeah, she's not
35 to 50 is moderate mental retardation. I would have put her in that category.
No.
I would have.
I think that Gary the retard is in that category, and I think Wendy's a little bit more functional than he is.
If you believe you know so much, I'll give you 35 points.
And her 60 against Sal?
It's a tough bet. You think Sal is higher than 96?
96?
And I told you again.
That's
96,
sort of average.
Average or normal intelligence. And believe me, he might be dull. He might be 80 to 89.
No.
Do you think Jeff the Drunk is going to beat Sal?
I do.
No, I just don't think so. I think you give Jeff a lot more credit than he deserves.
All right. What if I gave Jeff the Drunk 10 points against Sal?
Then I might take it.
You might take Jeff the Drunk?
Yeah.
Wow. So you're telling me Sal didn't score 10 points higher than Jeff the Drunk. That's what you're saying.
I don't think Jeff is retarded.
I didn't say that. You're saying that the point spread between...
I think he's like low average, and I think Sal is in the average somewhere.
This is going to be the battle of the dimwits.
Okay, I got a question for you.
Yeah.
What's your line, right? For me, Jason, Scott, and Ralph, 4 guys that work for you.
Go ahead.
What's your line in your head where if one of us is below it, you're going,
I should
I'll tell you what.
Yeah, like wow.
Anybody who is below 110, which is superior
That's what I thought you would
intelligence,
say.
to me is a moron.
What?
That's
Anybody
right.
below superior intelligence is a moron?
That's right. I mean, it's somebody I can't even take seriously.
So like a 10...
if you score lower than a 110...
Don't ever give your opinion again.
Like, I actually have a pretty good idea what my IQ is. I saw it when I was a kid.
And what do you think that number is?
I know I'm in the superior intelligence.
But what was the number that you remember? 120 something?
It was somewhere between 110 and 119. I don't think it was 119.
Now, why do you think you remember that?
Because it had a profound effect on me.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, I took it as a very, very bad sign.
What?
Because I should have been a genius level.
Based on what?
Based on me feeling that I am special.
Yeah, with his superpower desire, you don't understand.
I just have superior intelligence.
But there's somebody greater than you.
Well, evidently. I haven't met him yet. I'm going to meet him tomorrow. But I don't know. I don't even know how accurate my number is. But they gave us that test in Roosevelt. I think they crowned me king of Roosevelt when I got that.
If you took the Roosevelt test, you know what they always say about Roosevelt tests?
Right.
In the real world...
Well, no, this was a standard IQ test. In other words,
it wasn't a Roosevelt
it wasn't
test.
A Roosevelt balanced IQ test. For Roosevelt, I was a genius. But look, it's going to be a big show tomorrow. You're going to find out the results.
That's exciting.
But the betting will commence tomorrow.
And all these point spreads throw a real monkey wrench
Hey, Johnny,
into the situation.
tonight, why don't you make some legitimate point spreads so we can bet? I love the bet with Wendy the Retard plus 35 IQ points against Jeff the Drunk or against High Pitch. You got to come up with some point spreads that are meaningful.
Yeah, I'll work on a few more lines.
Make definite bets. In other
You know
words,
what I'm sitting here thinking?
like what I just did on the air.
Yeah. Well, Jeff, everybody seems to like Jeff and the points against Sal. I think that's...
That's a great bet.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm definitely thinking that Jason is the top scorer.
He's got everyone convinced. I think the SAT thing, believe it or not, put it over the top.
It's not only that. I've been like the reason I give Scott DePace such
Oh, come on.
Let me talk. It's because he doesn't. Remember when you were talking to him about, various things, the dog and hitting him with the paper and the
Right.
whole thing? He doesn't have the ability
to understand.
to accept new material and assimilate it.
Shit.
So let me ask you something, all right?
And you guys don't accept my opinion at all.
Based on what you've said, and I think that's a very intelligent comment, is Scott DePace going to surprise us all and be dull?
Yeah, maybe you guys are all the dumb.
Average
I'm
or
the smart one.
Is there any shot at him
Right,
being
you're
dull?
Planet of the Apes.
Which is 80 to 89.
No.
Okay, you think he did better than that? Would you think? Hey, Will is the only guy who's actually seen the results because he's been working with the woman.
Uh-huh.
Would you like to know right now from Will how many people are dull? How many people are?
Oh, God. That's what I was saying. We could get a lot more information.
Well, let me ask you something. Let me ask you a couple of general questions.
Maybe it would be bad.
Well, I don't want to influence the
This
betting.
is the greatest conversation, by the way.
All right.
Now knowing.
All right. Will.
Yes.
Will we were people in the dull category?
Were people in all the categories?
You mean people on the staff?
Well, no, I'm just saying. We know somebody was in the category feeble-mindedness,
right?
And we're assuming
what was dull?
Dull is 80 to 89.
I don't think so.
All right,
So we skip dull.
So we skip dull.
Yeah.
All right. There might be lower than dull, and it might be higher than dull.
Right.
All right.
Ooh. Maybe we shouldn't ask too many questions.
All right. You don't want to know how many people were average or how many people were... All right, maybe you're right.
Yeah,
We'll
because
wait.
then we don't have such a huge pool of people.
Is there anything you want to tell? Were you shocked by anybody's IQ?
No, don't say that even.
No, don't even say that.
Oh, come on. He could say that.
Were you shocked by how... This is the
Have you
general
changed
question.
your opinion of people because of the test?
I feel like I never want to take this test now because all people can do is think poorly about you. There's a couple people that are going to be very happy, and then most people are probably going to be like, oh.
So
that's not fair either. I shouldn't even say that.
Right. So is there anyone there who shocked the hell out of you, whether good or bad?
There's a few that are pretty surprising. Yeah.
Really?
Okay.
Positive or negative?
There's surprises in here.
Yeah, Gary.
Will, I got a question for you. Has anybody contacted you off the air trying to get information out
Why,
of you?
yes, Gary. It's funny you bring that up.
Who would that be?
Who would it be?
DePace called me last night.
I knew it.
Oh,
Wait a minute.
Wow.
Come on, dude.
Boy,
I
oh,
was
boy.
calling you about golfing, idiot.
Yeah.
I just happened to say, do you have the results?
Yeah.
I knew you wouldn't give them. No, that's your job, you jerk off. That's how stupid you are. Why don't
Yeah,
you
he's
take
too
the test?
stupid to see through you.
Exactly.
Let me ask you a question.
Go ahead.
Will I have to fire anyone or switch jobs around based on this information?
That would be funny.
I can throw a few people out. Okay, look, you're too stupid. Oh, this is so great.
Yeah. I got to get out of here before I get in trouble. I don't want to say anything.
Yeah, I don't think we need to know anymore. The pool is too small. We don't want to have too much
All
information.
right. Tomorrow the betting will commence.
So 61 to 120?
122. What? Let me just double check that. I ripped it up. I got
Yeah,
it.
122?
He's a 121 or 122. Let me double check. It's 61 to 122.
Nice.
Yeah. So there you go. All right, Jeff. Thanks. We'll talk to you tomorrow. I think we're going to see you down here, right?
Yes.
Okay. Very good. See you tomorrow.
Bye-bye.
Jeff coming in for the... I hope Jeff beat a few people. That'd be so great.
On the staff?
Yeah. That's what I'm going for. I want a big upset. I want high
Like
pitch.
Jeff is ahead of Richard and Sal.
Richard and Sal are beaten by high pitch Eric and Jeff the Drunk. That's a headline.
That's great.
Like, wow. But looking at just the simple result we got, we realized that somebody on our staff is twice the IQ of the other person. So if, let's say, Jason's the smartest, that means he's 2 times smarter than Wendy.
Which doesn't mean much.
Well, it means something to me.
It doesn't mean much mathematically, but obviously it means a lot.
It might help you with the point spread when you make your bets.
Well, here's what I'm wondering. Again, I think the best matchup is Sal and Richard.
That's going to be too close to call, I think. I don't think there's a point spread on that.
You don't even have a point spread for
I think
that
it's
one.
even odds. Hey, Ralph.
Hey now. Hey, I don't know if Sam is joking with his rundown or not, or he's crazy. But if Richard beats me, I will kill myself.
You will actually hang yourself.
I will actually. You should have counselors there. If Richard beats me, really. That'll just be awful.
What time are you coming in tomorrow morning? What time are we doing this tomorrow?
Like 7.
Oh, good.
I have it scheduled for 7. But
Perfect. That's
going to do his best to get here.
Oh.
No, I'm going to help you there.
Hey, that's great.
Oh my God, that would be awful.
Could you imagine if Richard beats you? Like seriously, how will that affect your life? Like, are you just going to feel like a total loser?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I mean, because, and there's no excuse because me and Richard took the test with the same woman.
Richard
we
and
both had the same doctor. If it was somebody else, I could reason it away and go, well, they just, added up wrong or different.
Right.
No, there's no way. There's just, I took the test.
Did you hear what I announced? The lowest score is 61. And the highest is 122. Somebody scored a 122, which is superior intelligence.
What if you're the 61?
Well, I think it's Wendy.
I'm clearly not the 61. I'm either it's either me or Jason who's the 122.
Really?
Yeah, really. You're really thinking that? You think you'll beat Gary?
I think Gary and I were close, but I got to think that I beat Gary because he's so dumb. He gave away half the test on the wrap-up show one day. I got like 3 or 4 answers because of Gary.
No, he didn't. In fact, we never did.
I absolutely did, and I studied. I studied specific things because you were talking about the numbers. You were talking about.
You can't study to memorize numbers.
Well, yeah, I got an exact question you gave me. You gave me an exact question, Gary. That's how dumb you are. And you're so dumb that you would let a camera film you sleeping. So
you know what? You'll be so dumb you can hand over $300 tomorrow.
I don't know.
And bring the money, by the way. Don't be a douche.
I got the money.
No, because you know how you get about money. Bring the money.
Hey, everybody bring in money tomorrow.
Yes, I have to remember that.
Yeah.
Come on.
What?
Come on, Gary. I don't know. Me and Gary could be close.
Seriously?
Gary and I
don't. But can I just say something about Richard? Again, I'm not saying that Richard's a genius, but I think you guys are confusing the fact that he's ignorant about cleaning and about social skills. But I think Richard's smarter than you guys think.
No, he's not that smart, though.
I don't know.
What makes you say that? Because I think Richard is smart.
No, I didn't say he's not smart. I just say he's not that smart. I mean, I've spoken with him.
Yeah, he's not
retarded. I haven't done that.
There's not a lot going on there.
Plus, Howard, some of this stuff you have to do quickly. You're timed on it.
Right.
Have you ever seen Richard do anything quick?
No,
I've seen him drum quickly.
No, he's like,
yeah, what shape is that?
Time's
up.
That's my favorite.
Yeah.
The word favorite shouldn't take 10 minutes.
Did they give you any other numbers?
We have the result, but it's locked up with Will. I mean, I'm waiting for tomorrow because I want to do some bets. Like, we've got a great bet going. All right, if I gave you Wendy the retard plus 35 points, 35 IQ points, because this is like a point spread thing.
Right, that's a lot.
You got Wendy plus 35 against Sal. Who would you take?
Oh, I would take Sal. I don't think Sal's going to do as bad as everybody thinks. I think Sal plays it up on the air as dumbness a little bit because it's funny, but I think...
If Wendy's a 61 and you give her 35 points, are you saying that Sal is going to score higher than 90... What is that? 90...
Who were the retards who took it? Wendy?
96?
96 or 7?
Eric and Gary?
Yeah, Wendy the retard, high-pitch Eric.
Jeff the drunk.
Jeff the drunk, not Gary. That's going to be interesting. I'll see you tomorrow.
High pitch Eric could be like the 61 easily.
No, Wendy's stupider than Eric.
Yeah.
I mean, Eric got through high school.
Whatever. It's going to be really great tomorrow. There's going to be really no limit.
There's a category in the IQ test that's dull. Like you're just a dull person. I think high pitch Eric's going to be dull.
Dull?
Yeah, dull.
I think he's borderline deficient.
Who'd be dull?
Let's see here. Wait. Hey,
it can't be.
Wait, I got to ask Will this one question. This is a teaser for tomorrow. Will, there's a category. If you have an 80 to an 89, it's called dullness.
Did anybody get in the dull category?
What was dull again?
80 to 89.
Yeah.
Oh, great.
That could be Gary. Gary can be dull.
Oh, you.
No, that's dull. He's dull and boring.
Right. He's bored.
Really, fuck you.
What do you mean?
Even if I'm dumb, I have the ability to hold a job.
Well, good for you.
I mean, you might be the smartest person in the world because you figured out how not to work and live.
Right. I'm still in my underwear.
Under 70 is feeble-minded.
Feeble-minded.
Did we have any feeble-minded people?
Yeah, you do.
Well, we do. We
Yeah.
only have one.
Yeah, well, she's...
We
yeah.
think it's Wendy.
It's got to be Wendy.
It's got to be Eric that's dull, right?
Oh, wait. I might be wrong.
On 80 to 89?
Yeah, there's somebody who's in that vicinity.
So they're dull.
Or lower, maybe.
I have a question.
I don't know.
I
Could
now
be somebody who's feeble? Is
The
what
next
you're saying?
lowest is borderline deficiency in intelligence.
Howard,
Which is what?
70, 79.
70 to 79.
Can
Hold on
Will
a sec.
say what the second highest and the second lowest are? Can you say the second highest?
No,
No,
come on,
There's
stop
too
it.
much info.
Oh, come on.
We
But
don't
he's
have
checking.
that big a pool.
Will, is anyone 70 to 79?
No.
All right. Is anyone 80 to 89?
Yes.
So that means someone's dull.
Yes.
All right.
That's high pitch.
It's got to be high pitch.
Got it.
Imagine-
Well, it could be. It could be.
I'm telling you, it could
Jeff
be
the
Jeff
drunk.
the drunk.
No, I don't think so. I think Jeff's going to test higher.
This is gonna
You know,
be good.
he's on the fringe of high dullness, low average.
I think that high pitch would beat Jeff.
We're going to find out, aren't we?
You are very dull. man.
People tell me Gary's freaking out really bad. He's
Everyone
really...
is. It's like crazy back there now.
Yeah.
The place is going
Why am I
nuts.
freaking out?
Someone said you're getting really insecure.
I've been insecure since I took it. I said that to you
All
right
right.
at the beginning.
He said it before he took it.
Sal looks like he's going to cry.
Sal?
Yeah, he's really kind of
He's
upset
nervous
about it, I
about
think.
this?
How about if Sal's the dull one? Like dull. 80 to 89.
No,
Imagine being labeled with dull. That's awful.
That's awful.
You never outlive it here.
I'd rather be dull.
I hope it's high pitch, Eric, because if you tell him he's dull, he just stand there anyway.
Oh, he
doesn't care.
doesn't care.
Thank you.
He'll think that's great. He'll have a big smile on his
I mean-
face.
The lowest IQ you can have is below 20, and that's called profound.
We don't have anybody like that.
Profound mental retardation.
Well, how did Wendy not get that?
Well, she's got abilities. She knows some stuff. If you get two right, I think you.
Don't you think that would be Beetlejuice? He would be in that category.
Even Beetle scores higher than a 20.
I bet you Beetle could beat. I know who he could beat. Remember the? Well, I don't even want to say. But Gary the retard, I think that would have been an interesting contest between him and Wendy.
Yeah.
But I think Wendy would have beaten Gary.
Yeah, because even in little tests we've done here where you have to make simple math calculations,
Right.
you can't do that.
Right, like when there's a contest and you have to give a number between 1 and 10, Gary goes, 10.
Right. Or you show him a girl with a cock,
Yeah.
and he has no clue what's going on.
He still can't
Still
figure
wants
out
to go
that
out with
it's
her.
not a girl.
Yeah.
I'm with him. That's confusing.
There were two scores that surprised me. One was higher than I thought. One was lower than I thought.
Wow. You mean there was a person who seems very, reasonably intelligent,
Yeah.
and they were really low.
They were definitely lower than I thought they would be.
Wow.
Oh, that's good.
That's a good one. And there's somebody who shocked you because you didn't think they were that bright.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That would
See,
be
that could
me.
be that could be
That would be Ralph.
that could be a Sal.
That is Richard and Sal.
That's like one person.
I'm the Einstein of Kansas.
So somebody shocked you. They were way brighter than you thought.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So.
I can't wait to see if DePace is dull.
DeBase can't have done that well because he just doesn't think well, like he...
Shut
he
up,
doesn't-
Ralph.
he
I
doesn't-
beat Ralph by at least 10 points.
He
All right,
doesn't
wait
have
a
an
second.
open
Hold it.
mind.
It's a pretty
First,
ballsy
here's the first bet.
Here's a bet.
Why don't you bet Ralph some money that you beat him by 10 points?
Yeah, I will. Ralph,
much?
where do you want to go?
We'll do bets tomorrow.
Yeah, well, we'll forget this by tomorrow.
How about, I don't know, again, $100?
Ralph, are you willing to go $100?
Okay.
And what DePace is saying is he's going to spot you 10 points, 10 IQ points.
Scott's going to give me 10, which is a good chunk of points for that
That's
contest.
right. He's saying he's spotting you 10 points.
Absolutely. I
All
would
right,
take that.
boys. Scott, you're on?
See? Yep, I'm in.
All right, $100.
Because you know why? I think Scott and I are going to be close, and I think I'll edge him out with that 10 points. Thank you, dummy. That was really stupid of you, Scott, by the way.
So you admit I'm smarter than you.
He spotted you 10 points. That's how confident he is.
Yeah, well, that's how dumb he is.
All right. Well, we're going to see. That's $100 right there. All right. We'll see you tomorrow.
This is going to be great.
Yeah.
I'm going to kill myself.
Every time I look at Will, the fucking smile on his face, I want to punch him.
Will, you're the only one who knows the result.
That's a smart reaction.
It's like giddy
Say it
power.
was a joke, dummy.
Listen
And
to
you better get my
everybody.
joke or I'm going to come in here and punch you.
Who's crumbling now?
Scott, will you be wrecked if Gary beats you?
No, because you know what? I was thinking about that. If Gary wins, maybe it'll make him feel a little better. We can stop this fucking whininess.
How about
me being smarter than you isn't going to make me forgive you, douchebag. And besides, you'll just discount the test. If I beat you, you'll say, listen, these tests are stupid, they're meaningless, and I know in my heart I'm smarter than everyone else.
Well, I don't think it's meaningless, but I do think that the general knowledge stuff is kind of weird that that's on there.
But if you win it, you'll crow like
I'm
crazy.
smart.
But if you lose it, you'll discount the whole test.
Will everybody agree?
Not the whole test.
Will everybody stick by the results, or will everybody say that now, or you're all going to kind of? Because I'm sticking by it. Whatever they say, I'm with it.
Well, there's nothing to say. That's the result.
And Scott will handle things the way he handles
Let Scott handle it his
If
way.
he wins, he's for it. If he loses, he's going to discount everything.
That's what Gary's saying.
That seems like the safe way to play it, if you ask me.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Gotta live with these
I'd be
results.
doing all kinds of fucking dances if
Backpedaling.
You tell me I'm dull, I'm gonna fight that one. I'll demand the retest.
I can't believe that.
Oh yeah.
It's just so fun to hear these arguments and actually know.
Yeah.
Oh, I bet. Yeah, you're having a
man.
good time.
I'm going nuts. I can't wait.
You should save some of the quotes, Will.
I'm thinking of sleeping here, and I'll be here the first one here in the morning. All right. Thank you, Ralph.
All right, see you tomorrow.
Bye. Big show tomorrow. Big show.
Wow.
All right, Gary, so tomorrow we're going to find out the score of the IQs, and Will said that two people surprised them. One scored higher than he thought, one scored lower. Does that get you nervous at all?
Of course it does. I think there's only 3 people who could fall into surprised at how low they scored. It would be me, Scott, or Jason. So in my mind, there's a 33% chance it's me.
So those 3 could possibly score lower.
Yeah,
What
in other
about
words,
the other?
how much lower would Sal have had to score for you to be surprised?
Yeah, okay.
Or Richard. Everyone's expecting Richard or Sal to not score that well. So to me, Richard or JD I was surprised at how well he did, although Jeff could fit that bill, but I don't think any of those people fit I was surprised at how low they did.
Is it going to be ugly tomorrow, you think? How do you think the reactions are going to be?
It's going to be, I mean, Ralph's already being a dick, and Scott's going to already fucking being Scott, and, you know, listen, Jason and I are sort of laying low. I haven't said, hey, fuck you, I'm smarter than you. I got a couple of bets out. I'm just going to play it as it goes.
Now, is there a line? You said there was kind of a line that you draw where if you're so low, you don't come back?
I would like to be over 110. I'd like to be 110 or over.
Really? Okay.
I would like to be.
All right, we'll find out.
If I'm 108, you know, I don't know. Maybe I'll be like moderately happy. But it depends on, you know, who the 122 is.
So you'd be bummed out with the low 100 score?
Oh, yeah. Bummed out with a low 100 score.
All right, Gary, we'll find out tomorrow.
All right, thanks.
Richard, so we're going to find out your results tomorrow. And Will said that 2 people surprised him. One is higher than he thought and one's lower. Does that get you a little nervous at all? How do you think you did? You gonna talk today?
I'm trying to think of something clever to say because I'm pretty dumb. No, the only thing I care about is I hope Sal does good. That's all I care about. I want Sal to prove everybody wrong because he's my partner, he's my friend, he's my everything.
That's nice. You're putting him before yourself.
Of course, I always do.
Well, didn't we have a plan, Rich, that we should combine? We actually had a plan that we should really combine our scores together. Because Howard always says I look at them as one. So, technically, we probably would be the smartest out of everybody.
You getting a little nervous?
No, I mean, I don't really think about it too much, except, when they keep debating and talk about it on the air. Then, I'm ready to get it over with. I want to, see if I'm a dummy or, if I'm a genius or whatever. But otherwise, I mean, what else am I going to do? Just sit and think if I'm smart or not?
Now, Will said that he was surprised by 2 people. One did better than he thought, and one did worse than he thought. Does that make you nervous at all, hearing something like that?
Oh yeah, of course. So I immediately think I'm the person that did worse. So, you know.
Who are you hoping to be smarter than?
I would love to be smarter than Jason.
Really? Why?
You know, just be fun.
Bragging rights in the office?
No, bragging rights, just be funny. I don't know. I would love to be smarter than everyone. I mean, who wouldn't want to be the smartest person? But you know, as long as I'm smarter than Jeff the Drunk and Winnie the Retard.
High pitch.
High pitch. Then I should. I'll be okay. I think I'm in the normal range of smartness, of IQ, but I don't know.
All right,
we'll find out tomorrow.
We'll find out tomorrow.
Oh yes, we will.
Getting a little nervous
About what?
finding out the scores.
You know what IQ stands for?
What?
I quit. No,
I quit give a fuck.
I quit give a fuck. It stands for I quit give a fuck. No. The IQ test, regardless of the results, and granted, I would like them to be high. I don't think that's going to be the case, but the results of the IQ test have no bearing on what I've accomplished, who I am, how I treat people, how people see me, my successes, my contributions to this show, and to other things in society, like helping people out for fundraisers and charities and whatnot, having great friends. So it really doesn't matter. It's just a number. You don't go through life putting blocks together and trying to figure out how to construct a circle with 3 different pieces of a puzzle. That's not what gets you ahead in life. What gets you ahead in life is street smarts, common sense, persistence, and passion. And I think I possess all of that. Does that sound pretty smart to you?
Yeah.
That was pretty good.
Yeah.
I rehearsed that all night.
Yeah.
No.
Seems like you've been fooled yourself with that one.
Oh, thanks, buddy. So, you know, it would be nice if the score was good, but overall, I feel good about who I am. You know, and I'm very proud of the people I surround myself with, and I'm proud of my accomplishments. On the flip side, I hope Scott DePace buries Gary, because I think that would be hilarious.
Do you think he's the smartest one?
DePace?
Out of that group?
I don't know. I mean, look at a guy like Jason. Jason doesn't have much to hold on to, you know? He blogs the show, you know, anybody can do that. You know, just listens and types, and he takes photographs. So the only thing that Jason really has going for him is the ability to not only retain fact, but retain what I consider to be useless information. And now he can show off about it. Do you know what, you know?
Yeah.
It's like a retard who might hit the ball. He's all happy. No one else could give a shit. You know, they're just patting him on the back. Like, oh, hit the ball, home run, home run. You know, he's clueless. He's running around in circles. It's good for the retard. If Jason wins, it's good for him. But the fact of the matter is, really doesn't get him anywhere, except it makes him feel superior. And that, to me, is just a sign of arrogance. Because if I happen to do real well, I truthfully would just be humbled. I don't think I'm going to do that well, but again, you have Jason, who might do great. You have me, who might do lousy. If you compare our lives, I would really seriously say that I have lived a much better life than Jason. You know, I've had a lot more fun. I think I have people who respect me and who adore me and don't look at me as a rat and a backstabber. And I'm not saying he is, but that's how he's looked upon at the show. So if that number makes somebody like Jason feel good, so be it. But at the same time, I know if that number isn't good, that fat blob of shit is going to feel crushed. It's just going to ruin him. There's not enough confidence pills in the world that could go down his monstrous hippopotamus gullet that would make him feel good. And you know what? That's what makes me feel good. Really good.
Jason, so
yes, sir.
We're going to find out the results tomorrow of this IQ test.
Yes.
Getting a little nervous?
Well, I've been trying so hard not to think about it, not be paranoid about it. And then Will goes in the studio and goes, "Oh, somebody did a lot worse than I thought." So that just wrecked me. I mean, that's it. It's over. It's like he threw a bowling ball at pins. I'm just like, great, I'm that guy. I'm fucked up. Also, people are putting a lot of pressure on me to beat the pace. There's a lot of people out there in our audience that they don't care what I score as long as I do better than the pace. And the thing is, I've taken the test already. Like, now this is just pressure. I can't do anything about it. Like, test is done, man. And but I hope to do good.
Now, Will also said though that someone surprised them that they scored higher.
I know, but everyone.
So why do you automatically think that you did the worst?
Because I don't think Will would think I scored low, number one. And number two, everyone in the studio today is already anointing me, number one or number two in that. So I have nowhere to go but down. And so I think if I got I think, let's just say I got the 122. I don't think that would have surprised Will enough for him to say, "Oh, Jason did better than I thought he would." So, no, I don't think it's that. I think Jeff did well. I don't even know if he'd be a surprise. I think High Pitch might be a surprise, or maybe Richard's a surprise, or Sal's a surprise going up. Going down, I think it's either me, Gary, the pace, maybe JD. So I don't know, man. I just wish it was tomorrow already. This is fucking driving me nuts. And Will sits 2 seats down from me and has all the information. And it's uncomfortable. It's uncomfortable. And there's nothing I can do. Like, the test is done. Like, there's nothing. I can't go home and study. I can't go home and change anything. Like, it's just over.
Why are you talking to this dummy?
Oh, no, see? You're attacking me.
I think I did reasonably okay. We'll see tomorrow, okay?
But that thing that Will said, someone surprised them that they did higher and someone surprised them that they scored lower. Does that make you nervous at all?
No. Look, there's no way. At minimum, I got average. There's no way. If it's not that, then something was fucked up. The guy messed his scoring up or something. I know that. So there's no way that applies to me. The above average one, I think what he's talking about is someone who like maybe Richard, someone who people thought isn't that intelligent, and then I think Richard's going to do well. So I think that applies to him. So I don't think either of those apply to me.
All right, man. Find out tomorrow.
We will.
Is he really fishing for answers, for scores
I'm just
here?
kind of poking him, man. It's just fun because I can tell he's completely on edge about this whole thing. So it's funny just to fuck with him.
Is anyone else?
No, actually, Scotty's the
you?
only one that's really been. Sal's a little concerned, but
yeah.
But it's just funny. Everyone knows you don't want to say anything too much because fucking Howard will go nuts. But I'm not giving any kind of real information.
This is a Howard TV original production.
Here's a taste of what you have to look forward to.
On this episode of The Bonus Show.
Witness Ganji risk his life during a charity bike ride.
It's all uphill. You can't touch it before you dust it off.
Every man should bring a Howard towel.
Beth O gets slobbered on at her book signing.
He's like, you better give me my then if you're going to tell me that. And Benji has the hots for one of the actors on Full House.
Stamos is better looking.
Hello, Stern fans, and welcome to The Bonus Show, a weekly update of all the great behind-the-scenes moments you can't see anywhere else. I'm Rachel Fine.
And I'm John Hine. Thanks, Snook. And Rachel, by the way, you do look fine. Get it? It's playing your name.
I get it just fine, Hine.
Time to shine.
Let's dive right in with a woman who's too cool for two names, Jewel.
You look divine.
Thank you.
Thank you doesn't rhyme.
That's where your setup is right there.
Hey, Joel.
Hey, how are you? Nice to see you. Sounds good.
All right.
You're
good?
a true professional over there.
No, he's not. Don't give anybody a big
Don't
head.
give anybody a big head.
No.
Fun work for me, won't it?
You'll fix it.
I might need a job soon.
We've talked before about how incredibly athletic the staff here at the Stern Show is.
That's right, John. And when it comes to people who look good in tight bike pants on our staff, one immediately thinks Ganji.
Agreed. Ganji recently participated in a mass bike ride where he proceeded to breathe heavily over all 5 boroughs of New York City.
Okay, going over the Queensboro Bridge.
which was really tough because it's all uphill. So I couldn't talk then. But now I'm going to park this flat. So, looks awesome. I'm almost done with this bridge. At least we're on the flat ground now. I don't even know if you can hear any of this. But at least we're on flat ground. I don't have to go forward. Thank God. I think that was the last hill of the route.
Betho's new book is causing quite a stir among the canine community.
You mean because she spelled God wrong on the cover, right?
John, that is purposeful. It's supposed to be a joke.
Well, I'm sure God doesn't find it funny.
Please help me. Here is Betho at her book signing in New York. I can't.
I'm buying these and giving them all as gifts to my friends.
Thanks, man. You're wonderful.
Oh, you did not. Thank you. Wait.
Thank you for all your work you've been doing.
It's so nice of you to come and support me.
We really love you on the Facebook. I have a Facebook page, Howard page.
Oh, yeah?
We're on Facebook, super fan.
I have to check it out. What's a din-din? He's like, you better give me my din-din if you're going to tell me that.
We have Apollo and Walter. Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Aren't they? They're licking each other. No, they're not. They're not. We were walking down the street and there was an adoption service and the little one grabbed his shirt and wouldn't let go.
That's it.
Yeah.
She or he?
They thought he was a she when he gave him to us. Finally the vet said no to me.
You can touch this. You want to touch this. Go ahead and touch this.
John, what are you doing?
MC Hammer song. I love that song.
The song is You Can't Touch This.
I don't want to, but feel free to touch this.
Here are the inseparable MC Hammer and Emmanuel Webster Lewis from way back in 2003.
Stop. Time time.
The Howard Stern Show's Blast from the Past.
What you got? No. You can't expose game before games should be exposed.
This is only exposed for the TV show. This is all TV. He's not gonna know. I'm not gonna tell him.
You go on Howard Stern, you should never worry about anything. Every man should bring a Howard towel. Let me show you how that works. Howard say something you wasn't ready for. Well, really, Howard. Howard, you know, I really wasn't to think the Howard towel, baby. You got to have a Howard towel. Howard, I wasn't really there. It wasn't me. That was my shadow caricature of me, man.
Wow, that sweater Webster had on was circa 1987. I think he pulled it off. Now, Rachel, you and I are somewhat boob experts, wouldn't you say?
How so, John?
Well, I like them and you got them.
Actually, you've got them too. Sorry, this is leaning towards uncomfortable.
No, not at all. You want uncomfortable, you can either unleash those puppies and jog 10 miles or watch this clip.
The Howard Stern Show Creative Meeting.
Sal? I wanted breast reduction, Howard. Would you be opposed to that? The guy sucking fat out of my tits? I'm not kidding you. I got tits, and if you get on my treadmill.
Oh, and you also want that sucked out too.
No.
Are you serious?
So vain.
I'll do this tomorrow.
I got tits. Yeah, I was saying.
Start
your
stomach and work your way up. All right. You ever heard of
it? I'm not. What are those?
What are those?
What do we suck the fat out of your tits and put it in your chin?
And now, for the only thing John loves more than his wife, it's time for the wrap-up show.
No. That's not the only thing. Wrap-up show. It's for penguins and my wife. Just kidding, honey. And Benji's loves consist of John Stamos, John Stamos, and John Stamos. In that order.
So you think every woman in the world is sexually attracted to John Stamos?
Yes. He's going to be so happy to hear that.
You just made his day.
He doesn't think he's good looking? He has doubts about his look?
He's a very good looking guy. He's one of the best looking guys on the planet, but that doesn't mean that every single woman is into him.
Do you think George Clooney has ever been turned down? Brad Pitt? You think Brad Pitt's ever been turned down?
Yes.
And you think they've been turned down just because
Stamos is better looking. He is.
So who's better looking than Stamos?
I'm sure there are people, like no celebrity comes to mind.
Okay, so he's the best looking male celebrity you've ever seen.
Personally, I like his Semitic look better, but I mean, as a universal look, yeah.
Who's the hottest Semitic guy you know?
I mean, I really think, I know he thinks he's ugly. I think Howard is a very handsome look. All
right, we're moving off this.
Vortex.
The old adage, if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything at all, really applies around here. Especially when the not so nice thing is referring to someone you work with as a pedophile.
I really do think that sounds like a pedophile.
What? Gary, what the fuck is that?
End the show now. That's awesome. Well, you know what pedophile means, right?
Gary, for once, you're not being called that, John.
I think you're a baboon who can't throw a ball and has a shitty book coming out.
Hold on, how is Sal a pedophile?
Yeah, please explain.
That's fucking wrong,
Hold
Gary.
on, whoa, let him finish. Don't be upset, Sal, that somebody calls you a pedophile.
I didn't say you are a pedophile.
I know you did that comparison last time.
I didn't say
Come
you
up with
are.
something.
Hey,
the only person who fucks kids is John Hine. It's not me.
Pedophile.
John Hine is the pedophile.
Take a deep breath. Let Gary explain himself.
I'm about to make an analogy. I didn't say
it's a horrible one.
I didn't say you are a pedophile.
Welcome to the club.
You're like a pedophile.
Well, you're like an asshole. You're not really an asshole. You're like an asshole.
A pedophile.
You're a fucking douche. Not a douchebag. You're like a douchebag. Come on,
a pedophile
Gary.
is never cured. They just manage
like
to
your
know,
breath, never
they
cured.
Just manage to know how to suppress their urges.
To bolster the pedophile analogy, and Sal, I'm just using his terminology here.
I don't have herpes.
You know what? Because Sal is a lot like that in the sense that it's all or nothing. Like, if you've noticed, he stopped pretty much going in the studio completely. Like, because he's almost like, like a pedophile doesn't want to be around little children. Sal doesn't want to be around Howard. Because it might bring up the feelings.
Go eat something, please.
But it's like the other
once
day,
in your life,
the other day you came up to me and you're like, "Oh, can you go in and tell Gary this is on page 2?" And I'm like, "Why don't you just go tell him yourself?" And like,
because out of respect to you don't know the deal with the studio. The studio
Howard's like a little kid. The studio's like a school.
Richard Christie is one of the few staff members who've had the distinct pleasure of traveling on a plane with a drunk Beetlejuice. Here's Richard sharing the memory on the wrap-up show.
Beetlejuice was the only one who would ever drink with me if we had a flight at 6 a.m.
If you're drinking with Beetlejuice, are you really drinking with someone?
I'll tell you, it's a blast to drink with Beetlejuice. We had some good, because he's like a normal person. When he's sitting at the bar and he's drinking a whiskey and he's complaining about money and he doesn't like traveling, like it was
and he
fun.
tells you he's mad because he's 1,100 pounds, that sort of thing.
Yeah. Well, then the best was when we were at LaGuardia and he did a bunch of shots of whiskey and we went to go get on the plane and he goes, "Stop here, man. I got to get something to read." And we stopped at a little magazine shop and he comes out with a Wall Street Journal.
Well, if that wasn't the best show I've ever been a part of in all my professional career, I don't know what was. For my overly coiffed co-host Rachel Fine, I'm John Hine, and we'll see you next time. Okay, Fine, you gonna whine that we don't end the show on an enzyme?
Okay, that makes no sense, you putz. Okay, basically, I think you're trying to say that it would be hard to top this show.
The next show is going to suck in comparison.
All right, we have a lot to look forward to.
I'm just being honest. Don't shoot the messenger. Jeez.
You want to keep rhyming?
McKine?
Is that even a word?
On this show is.
Okay, good.
At least Gary thinks so.
That's what he's got.
You want to sign this? Well, this guy makes
Dude, what the fuck is he gonna sign it for?
He can sign it. He was part of the show.
Oh, please. He's been gone for years.
What am I doing?
Right.
You're a dick. That's funny. You guys are a good setup. That was a good setup. Fantastic. To who? No, to who? That was good, Ronnie. I'm impressed on your improvisational skills.
Dude, I'm an actor now.
Oh, you're an actor.
I'm way ahead of you, man.
That was great, dude.
That was good, bro.
I should have known better, but hey, you got me. That was great.
Have me come down to the show today. I'm here with my book. It's called My Appetite for Destruction. I hope you enjoy it. And plus, we got a single, and I'm very glad. Thank you for.
And scene.
And scene.
Stephen Adler, Chip Snuff. We're here for Adler's Appetite and the book. And we have a single out coming out, and we're on tour, 50-city tour. And once again, coming to see our brother Howard Stern.
And we love you, Howard. Thank you for having us.
Chip's here with Steven. Steven's promoting his new book. Steven wrote a book called Stephen Adler's book, My Appetite for Destruction.
Hey there.
There he is. There's Steven. And there's Chip. Look at Chip's enough. Hey, Steven.
Is Steven going to walk right out of the studio?
Steven
He
just
keeps
laughed.
walking.
Good seeing you. Good seeing you. Yeah, sit down. We'll talk.
Where's the monkey crew?
There's the crew.
Come on, you got to get on mic, Steven.
Steven, get on mic. All right.
He's
Hey, Chip.
spreading the love all around. How are you? I'll hug you later.
Steven's got a death grip on you. He's like a boa constrictor. You could squeeze a man to death, couldn't you?
Nothing like good love, Howard.
Look at his team up, huh? Chip's enough, one of the great guitar players of all time.
Great
This
guitar
fucking
player,
guy-
songwriter.
Hail you. Before I get into your new book, which is interesting, Chip is enough. I'm going to say it again. I've said it before. This fucking guy should have been one of the biggest rock stars on the planet.
He will be.
Well, listen to me. I'm talking about
Planet's
his...
almost done. Come
Yeah,
on.
man, come on. We're almost dead.
Gotta hurry up.
This fucker can play his ass off, can he?
Of course he
I
can.
saw
That's
him
why I
play-
work with him.
Years ago, I saw him play in a club, with Enough's Enough.
Love
He was
Enough's
up on
Enough.
stage. You have the charisma, the chops to play. Been doing it your whole life, right?
Thank you, my friend. You have always been so loyal to me and your family with me the rest of your life. Yeah,
You
absolutely.
bet.
Always.
I've dedicated my life to this profession.
Where you living now? Chicago?
I live in Los Angeles at his house.
At Steven's house?
Yeah.
You're living in Steven's house.
Right in the house.
Studio City.
This fucker should be living in a mansion.
It is a mansion.
I know, but
His own mansion.
yeah, but Chip needs his mansion. He needs a moat with alligators and everything.
Trim in the backyard pool.
That's coming next. That's what we're gonna. That's what we want to accomplish. With Adler's appetite.
I always said Chip's going to be one of the biggest stars. I had all the money on this guy.
Well, after we did that metal show,
Right.
I told Chip because he would always go around, that Chippy, I'm just twinkle twinkle.
Well, listen.
Little star. I said after we did that metal show, there's no more twinkle twinkle.
I'm just going on
You're a
record
star,
as saying
baby.
Chip was supposed to have it all as far as I'm concerned. He got his share of pussy, don't get me wrong.
He lived it all.
He lived a rock star lifestyle, but the big payday wasn't there, was it, Chip?
No.
Never.
That money went to bankruptcy.
It's bullshit.
Not yet. Not it will. It's coming. It's on its way.
Steven, for every band out there that's a Guns N' Roses, there's 10 million that didn't really get the big payday, right?
That's why Guns N' Roses was such a unique thing, and like Aerosmith or Queen. It's hard to get 4 or 5 guys together that actually. There's so many musicians, but if you get 4 or 5 guys that had the same goals, the same dream, and the same drive. It's
And the
very
odds
hard.
of meeting each other.
Yeah.
But you were friends with Slash since you were what?
11.
11 years old. Have you reconciled with Slash? Well,
Of course.
I remember on Celebrity Rehab, you cried one time. You said, I miss Slash.
One time.
Many times. Since Celebrity Rehab, have you maintained a sober lifestyle?
I've had, to be honest, I've had, as all addicts, relapses.
Right.
But I've got 5 months going right now.
Right
and
now.
It's been right now.
How you feeling?
I feel wonderful.
You feel clear?
I have a new book. I got a new single.
When he relapses, what does he do?
What does he do?
Well, you know what? This is really
heroin.
No. You know what happened on this last relapse?
Right.
And it might sound kind of crazy because of all the drugs I have done.
Pot.
Oxycontin.
Oh.
I never did that before.
You found a new
You
one.
found something new.
Yeah, Slash actually told me about that.
Now,
And
they call that hillbilly heroin. So why try it, though? You knew.
it was one of those,
Chip,
tense moments.
Chip, we see
Yeah.
this. We see
And
this
then
all
3
the
weeks
time.
later, I'm back in rehab.
Chip, we see this all the time. The rock and roll lifestyle, the drugs. It's too much, right? You smoke weed a lot, right?
Tons.
Now, when you're around Steven, you're recording with your new band. Do you try to curtail your weed smoking around him at all?
Of course
No,
not.
I'm not bothering him when it comes
Yeah,
to that.
that doesn't bother
It's a
me.
small part of my lifestyle.
Nothing bothers me with other people. I mean, I wouldn't particularly want to watch people shooting up
Right.
or smoking crack, because it's an ugly thing to see to begin with.
It's tempting.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, but
Because
Chip,
I'm an addict,
but
and
Chip,
I'll
I
always
know,
be one.
But Chip smokes so much weed. I know that he's like a cloud of smoke around.
I'd
him.
rather him
Like
smoke
Pigpen.
weed
Yeah.
than cigarettes.
Linus,
Okay.
the dirty blanket.
All right, so let's get down to it. The new book is out. Steven Adler has written a book, believe it or not. That's right. They said he'd never write it, but he did.
I did
And,
with Larry Spangliola.
And the book is called My Appetite for Destruction. It's got the Guns N' Roses logo on the cover, and it is in stores now. And it is an incredible life. It is an incredible life.
Well, it's been very emotionally and spiritually healing for me doing this.
The thing that kills me, and this is what kills me, because I love musicians and I love rock and roll and I love Guns N' Roses.
Yes.
You know, the odds, let's get back to it. The odds of making it in this business are a gazillion to one. And then for you guys not to be together, for you to destroy it with the drugs and everything, it kills me. Because Chip knows how rough it is.
And I do too.
Yeah, you know how many guys that you played with, and they were all around at the same time, and none of them made it.
Yeah, none of them's doing anything.
Yeah.
And
let's review. Let's review.
Yeah.
This is all from the book now. Steven started smoking weed at age 11.
Good Lord. Where'd you get weed at 11?
From Chip.
Believe me, kids out there at 11 years old are smoking weed.
Really?
Right.
There's a lot of masturbation, a lot of drinking, and a lot of smoking going on
Oh
at the age of 11.
Now, Stephen, is everything in
What
the book
happened to
true?
the age of
Because
innocence?
I remember from Celebrity Rehab when it was very dramatic. Your mother came into a session. And she says, "Oh, Stephen lies about everything. Stephen's lying about everything he says. I was a great mother. Stephen's full of shit, basically." And it set you off. You just were like, what the fuck are you talking about? Where's your relationship with your mother? And is she telling the truth that you are exaggerating?
There's some exaggeration because once you at the period that my mom came into my life again there with on the Celebrity Rehab thing.
Right.
I was coming off of the drugs, so I was very, cloudy. And things weren't...
But cloudy schmouty.
I didn't lie. She definitely did those things. And it hurt me very much.
I mean, the things you said about your mother on Celebrity Rehab, I felt for you. I ached for you because you said, I was thrown out of my own home. My mother remarried. I guess your stepfather or something didn't want you in the house. She stuck up for the stepfather, threw you out on the street at age 14. 11. At age 11, you were thrown out of your Chip. Can you imagine?
My mother would never do that.
But at the time, you don't think, you think that's the worst thing happening. But now, 30 years later, if she didn't, I would have never met Slash.
Is she saying you're
all this wouldn't have happened?
Well, that's true.
But then again, the last 20 years wouldn't have sucked either.
You mean you met Slash?
But I didn't make him suck. I made it suck.
You met Slash because when you were thrown out of the house, was he in a similar situation? He was living on the street kind of thing?
No. I went to live with my grandmother.
Right.
And he was living with his grandmother.
Right.
And we just met at school.
And you were kindred spirits because you both didn't have your parents.
Yeah.
You ached for your parents.
And we had a desire to do music, play music.
Why was he living with his grandparents? What had his parents done?
Well, his mother and father separated.
Right.
Nothing bad. His parents are wonderful.
They ran off, did their own thing, and their son had to go live with grandma and grandpa.
Yeah. Well, his mom and dad were
Thank God for Grandma and Grandpa.
You never had children.
I learned a lot from Grandma and Grandpa.
You never had children of your own, did you?
No, I have 3 dogs.
You have 3 dogs. And the reason you probably never had children is you said to yourself, you know what? I never got to be a child, really. I had to leave my home. I can't give anything to a child because
or maybe
I'm
you
still...
secretly say, those bastards they do nothing but cause trouble.
Yeah. Look what the trouble I caused my parents. I don't want to go through what they went through.
Stephen, because I think this is so unthinkable, how does one's mother come to you and tell you to get out? How did she do it? She walks up to you and says, goodbye.
No, I just came home from school and all my stuff was on the sidewalk.
Wow.
And then my grandmother, showed up like a half hour later. I was sitting on the street.
Fuck.
Well, my
of course
mother,
you're angry at her.
Yeah. Well, I have abandonment issues.
You're goddamn right you do.
And then what happened with Slash, I felt abandoned again. So then I totally went over the edge. You got to read the book, and you'll see all the everything in there.
If
he
my
doesn't
mother,
have abandonment issues. He was abandoned.
Yeah. You don't have an imaginary abandonment. But your mother must have been embarrassed when she went on Celebrity Rehab. So she goes, "Oh, Stephen's making it up. I never threw him out of the house."
She told me this after that came out. She said she's in this restaurant in Vegas, and a gentleman walks up to her and says, Deanna, you're not the worst mother in the world. And he points to his mother and goes, she is.
Your mom loved you, Chip, right?
Yeah, I've been so blessed with a great mother and father. They really set the tone for me. And when you were talking about Pat before, I don't think anything I've done has hindered my career. I've got 19 albums with Enough's Enough, a long, lustrous career. I've done records with Journey and Santana and
Right.
Steve Miller Band, all these bands, and
Yes.
now I'm playing with Steven Adler from Guns N' Roses.
Right.
We're making brand new music, Adler's Appetite, and I'm real happy about it. I think we got a good chance to one more punch.
Understood. Steven,
we got a big punch, my
Steven,
brother. We're not done.
Going back to the book, we're going to get to the band, but first I want to promote your book.
Yes, thank you.
Did you ask your mom why she threw you out? In other words, if I came home and all my shit was on the, and believe me, my shit was embarrassing. I've seen what I would have ended up on the front lawn, bunch of nudist magazines, and a porno reel. When you and dildos, but I don't want to talk about it. Right? Remember, maybe one or two gay magazines. I don't know what was in there. But listen to me. What did you?
Now I know why your father used to always say, "Just shut up, moron."
Why did you? For God's sake, did you say when your mother throws you out and you're 11? Now I remember being 11. You're a little kid.
I look at kids now; they're unbelievable.
Did you get on your hands and knees and say, "Mommy, please don't throw me out"?
No, when I look back, you know how it all started was when I met a garage band who were, older kids, lived down the street, had a garage band, and it was the first time I ever drank.
Right.
And I beer bonged 6 Old English 800s.
Geez, you dive right in.
What a way to start.
I sort of remember I was trying to leave, and then I fall off my bike, and all I remember is the 3 guys walked me back to my house down the street, knocked on the door, and ran. And I walk in, and my mother's having a Tupperware party. And I just look at everybody and just throw up in front of everybody and pass out on my bed.
So you were a
I
bad
think that
kid.
was like the beginning.
Right. So your mother had
I
enough.
wasn't bad.
Right.
I wasn't hurting people. I was just young and energetic and wanted to experience life.
A real mother would have put her arm around you and said, "Stephen, you're hurting yourself. I need to talk to you about this. What are you doing? You're drinking at 11 years old."
Well, that was just the first time. It didn't go nuts.
But it would have been a nice, reassuring thing. But she threw you out, and there you were. And as you say, you've turned it into something good. And you said, "Well, I wouldn't have met Slash." But
Yes.
but please, I mean, give me a break. I mean,
You could live without that.
Yeah, believe me.
But
I've met Slash. I'm fine.
I had a great, besides, in my book, I talk about the sexual abuse and the drug abuse.
Now,
when
let
I
me
was
talk to you
younger.
about sexual abuse for a second, because this is unbelievable to me. You've had so much gay sex, really.
No.
I mean,
I didn't have so much gay sex, Howard.
You attracted to Chip at all?
We'll discuss the hand jobs and Diamond Dave and $100 he owes me later.
I'm going to read you some stuff. I'm going to read you some stuff here. When Stephen was 14 years old and in the 8th grade, he had sex. This is a female. The 36-year-old mother of Slash's girlfriend.
Good Lord.
So Slash is in a room fucking his girlfriend, and you go and fuck the mother.
Yes.
You
How
are
does that
something.
work?
Yeah.
It's one of those things in life that just happened.
Was the mother super hot?
She was a very sweet lady, yes.
That's a great experience.
So you're sitting there talking to her while Slash is doing her daughter, and
Well, yeah. Well, actually, she's the one who taught me how to roll joints.
All right, here's the molestation. Here's the molestation stuff, because this is really not funny.
Yes.
All right. As a teenager, you went to a club. They would give you Quaaludes, and then they would have their way with you.
No. You make it all crazy.
Well, this is what it
this
says.
was just it was one thing.
Were you misquoted in your own
I
book?
was misquoted. It was just one time that happened.
The
and
managers of the club.
Yeah, there was an older teenager and an older guy. They gave me drugs.
Right.
And they took advantage of me.
They gave you what, hand jobs and blew you?
they had, took advantage
The
of
manager
me.
of the club blew you. Did they try to put it in your ass too?
Of course.
They did.
They did.
oh, I was afraid of that.
Now, Steve.
Well, you can't get sexually abused and not get fucked in the ass.
I know. I was like,
That's the whole thing of abuse.
Stephen.
I don't want those Quaaludes. They make my ass hurt. Yeah.
Stephen, once that happened to me, I'd be off drugs forever. Forget Dr. Drew. Dr. Drew should have fucked you in the ass. Would have got you right out of that shit. All right, here you go.
No disrespect to Dr. Drew. I love
People
him.
would pull up beside you in their cars, and this is when your life was in drugs and stuff, and ask if I wanted to smoke a joint. I'd be like, sure. The next thing you know, you're completely baked, and they're touching you all over, and you don't know what the fuck is going on. All you know is that an orgasm feels good. Anybody can make you come, and in that state, I didn't have the presence of mind to give a damn. I was used, abused, whatever. So again, these drugs lead to some gay shenanigans.
Well, yeah, but it's not as many as you make it sound like. But I was growing. This was the mid. This was the late 70s.
Yeah.
Hollywood. I grew up in off Santa Monica Boulevard in Fairfax.
I have a gay cousin.
Just walk into Slash's house. There was all the gay bars and stuff like that, and I was a cute young teenage boy.
You were a handsome kid.
Yeah, I mean,
at age 14, Stephen was raped by the guys who invited them to an apartment to get high.
Jeez,
that was the same thing.
And they hurt
that
you
was
badly.
the same people from the club.
Same people in the club.
Yeah, that was the same night.
Did you learn not to hang out with those people?
That only happened to one night. It was the club was the Starwood.
It's awful.
Yeah.
And it was off Crescent Heights in Santa Monica. So actually the first club I saw Nikki Sixx play with the band London.
Well, let me tell you something.
I learned how to play drums from hanging at the club and watching all the bands, do sound check and perform. It was just one bad night. But one bad night is all it takes to last a lifetime.
Sure.
So actually what I want to do when I get home is I'm going to make a big fire, and I'm going to throw the book in the fire, and I'm going to take the next 10, 15 years and make a new story with my life.
There you go.
Stephen, but you more than made up.
The past.
These few gay experiences, as you say, were behind you because you made up with it with women through the roof.
But do you think that was an overcompensation?
No. That was a dream come true.
Chip, this guy fucked more women, right? Yeah. Right? Yeah. I know you did a lot of sex when you were in Enough's Enough. I saw you one night in a club. There were a whole bunch of broads back there. I didn't know what was going on. But this guy, he puts them all to shame, doesn't he?
Yeah, he's been very blessed, as he would say.
Right.
His life started off tough as a kid, and it progressed as he got more successful.
Here's the rock star lifestyle. You'll learn about it in Stephen's new book. Here it is. You ready? Slash and I would get these girls and fuck them back and forth. Now listen to this. Did you do that with your band? Did you fuck some girls and then share with Donnie and this and that and the other thing?
No.
Never.
Anybody, and he had Vicky Fox in his band, so anybody that Vicky was with, nobody wanted to be with.
Who was a better lay, you or Slash, sexually? You have a bigger penis than Slash?
No, Slash is hung like a horse.
He is?
Yeah.
And is he better?
He's part black.
Right.
So he's got that going for him.
You didn't have that.
I'm like you, I'm part Jew.
It became sex everywhere, anywhere, anytime. It just happened. If I saw a girl I approach her, and that would be it. You and me right now. There was no such thing as warming up to the situation. The situation was, hey, bend over and do it.
Down on your knees.
Wow. How many women you think you had sex with in your entire life?
Well, let's just say I had sex with 9 women with Steven Tyler in the back of the tour